mean, the window. Close it.
Oh, yeah.
You know when the next marathon is?
What do you mean? Oh, who knows? You never know until it happens. I hear you, Derek. Haley's holding it in her hand right now.
Did you get yours?
No, he hasn't got his yet. She's got razor blade in one hand and the box in her lap.
You get it Thursday?
Haley picked up the box and went, "Oh, it's light." So we got that. I mean, they tell you when you buy it right there in the description that you don't want it, that it's garbage.
And you say yes.
They warn everybody.
Has anyone ever complained about a NERC?
Oh, sure.
Like they've contacted them and been like, I want a refund.
No. That's why you instantly regret it, is correct. I was kind of surprised. If you look, I'll start up the thing here. I was kind of surprised. Oh, Haley's out of focus. Hang on.
Hi, Cloudy.
Hi, Cloudy. When you look on the on the Meh website, hang on.
We're gonna do an unboxing first because My dad's instant regret.
My instant regret kit showed up, and Derek's waiting for his, so he wants to see this before he has to go to his next appointment.
Back opening box.
But if you notice, Derek, I don't know if you know, there's on the front page on the Meh website, there's always like a poll that they have, and it was what's the best pasta. Let me see if I can get it right now. Hold on a second.
For their other one, Pasta Drop?
No. I'll show you. Since I just lost it. Hang on. I'm getting there. I swear. Here we are. You go down here. This is what's on there today. And you scroll down, and there's a best pasta noodle dish. And one of them did. Look at what one of the choices is.
Cincinnati chili.
They have all this stuff, and then Cincinnati chili somehow made the list. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't believe it. Anyway. Enough of that right now. Open the box, Haley. There's look. Hold up. First off, this is the box.
Hold on, I have to cover those.
$5. There's the box, and it's
light.
it's very light, which is never a good sign. You always want to be heavy or big. If it's a weird shaped box, you're just like, ooh, what's gonna that be? But it's usually a box just like this.
I'm spinning.
Hurry up! Taking too long. All right, first you get a bag. There's always a bag in the insert because it used to start out as a bag of crap. Oh my gosh.
What are these?
They are. There you go. Look at that. There's one thing. All right, what else we got?
We got more screen cleaner.
Oh, more screen cleaner? I got that last time. Oh my gosh.
We got another tracker thing too.
This is the same thing as last time. I got one of these last time too. That usually doesn't happen. What's that?
Wireless earbuds. Your
Wireless
favorite.
earbuds. Hey. Hang on, let me take them out of the box. What do you think?
What's this?
There you are. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Refuel Sports wireless earbuds.
This
Not
is
bad.
This one's good.
This one's good. What is this? I got some weird coin.
No, it's a pin.
It's a pin?
Yes, read it.
I can't.
You can.
God, I can't. It's a pin? It's not a pin. It's just a coin.
No, well, read it.
Oh, it's an Urk. It's an Urk coin.
Yeah.
With a toothbrush on this side. I don't know what it's about. It's numbered. Look at this. I'll hold it up so you can get it in focus. Here, I'll do this.
You don't have it on autofocus.
I know I don't. Watch this. Now it's in focus.
It's a toothbrush.
It's a toothbrush on that side, and
Instant regret kit on that side.
and it's a Mac coin.
Let me read it.
You want to read it? I
Yes,
can't read
on
it.
the side it says Schrodinger's toothbrush clue. No, Schrodinger's toothbrush club.
Schrodinger's
In
toothbrush
Meh
club.
we regret. Meh.com.
And here's the bag. I got a green bag this time. I got purple bags and black bags and orange bags. There's a bag. Just a bag. You always get a bag.
That's it.
That's interesting. The coin's new.
Yeah. I wonder if this was what was with the Band-Aids.
Maybe. I don't know. We didn't get the Band-Aids. They sold out real quick. Let's sold this one. All right. So, first thing. There you go, Derek. Now you have something. Now you know what you can look forward to.
Hold on. Let me look at these shoes again.
The headphones were nice. I have a ton of these wireless headphones. There you go.
They got claws.
They do.
And wait.
They're They're called claws.
Oh my god, they have wolf pads too.
Women's
Wait,
6.
they're women's?
It says men's 4, women's 6.
That's my shoe size.
Ha, see, it was
I'm not
meant
wearing
to be.
them. I'm not wearing them.
You're not, why not?
That ugly.
All right, enough of that. Time to do our,
Yay.
wait, that's right, I gotta start.
So I also heard some interesting rumors that I think might be true. People are like...
Oh, Genshin rumors? We're on Genshin rumors?
Yes, Genshin rumors.
Okay,
So
Genshin
people
rumors.
wanted skins, right? Because multiple people will play the same character, right? And they want skins for the characters.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, they're like, okay. KFC skins.
What?
Like, it's like a collaboration with KFC and Genshin Impact.
I don't like this way this is going already.
To be fair, from what I've seen, they look kind of good. But, KFC...
Why?
Don't know. I don't know if it's true. But
We'll switch over to the game real quick. Because...
I think it's on the
Oh, I just closed it out. Ah, no. Hang on.
Why'd you just...
I went to switch over to the game and I hit the X. Hang on.
Ah.
I'll switch back to... I'll switch to here. We'll get the game back out. That's a new one. I've known that before. This is starting out great.
Have a good stream. I'm going to leave it. Alright.
All right. But you saw it. You were here.
Saw me.
Now you know what you're going to get.
Well, it's not the same thing for each.
No, he'll get different stuff. But he'll get some of the same stuff, I'm sure. He'll probably get a coin. I wonder what that coin's about. I wonder if they're going to do something with that. There was a number on it.
There's no.
Other side.
Oh.
See?
Oh, it's your member number.
What?
It says member. And then...
Really?
Because this was from the... Wait, was this the instrument kit for the members only?
I don't know the answer to that.
So I guess you're part of the Schrodinger's Toothbrush Club.
What does that even mean? What does a toothbrush have to do with anything? I got an achievement. I need to do this website thing, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I got all the... Defeat child without any party member being marked and then hit by his follow-up attack. That is what
Good
happens
job.
when you... It was all me, I'm sure. None of you guys had anything to do with that whatsoever.
Someone was saying the KFC thing was on their Twitter, but I don't see it. So I don't know.
So go back to notices.
But Noelle looks adorable. She has a beret on. So I don't
So I
know.
gotta go here, go to the events.
I don't know if it's real.
Here, let's do this. I'll make it its own thing. And I'll make it smaller. So it'll fit. And I'll go here.
Nope.
I'll go here. Go to this.
That's not it.
It will be in a second.
The second one. That one.
This one. There we are.
Oh, you already have all the lanterns.
I know, but I mean, I still have to release them because I get stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I'm on the
yeah.
wrong thing.
You're good at this.
Having problems today. All right, let's wish on some lanterns. You never get anything like really special, do you?
I don't think so, but
Did you do it today?
no.
You didn't? Did you get all your lanterns? You
The
don't need
biggest question then is, if they do add skins, will they be available for free, or do you need to do summons or pay for them? Ooh, summons.
Summons. What do you
They
mean?
like
Go to the official Hoyolo.
this is the. Oh yeah. Hi, Tammy.
Hey.
My sister
What
got.
is this?
This is the website where you post the stuff.
Okay.
At least 2 more lanterns.
Oh yeah, there it is.
But
All right.
I just wanted to give some news about the Sea of Lights thing. It's not done yet, but my sister got a comment from one of the moderators, basically saying, "Wow, so cute." So
I did everything right. Enough of that. Get off of that.
yeah, it's also where the Sea of Lights event is being held on that site.
So then I go down to mail, get my stuff.
But yeah, my sister might get some sort of prize. I don't know.
I don't know.
She got a comment from one of the moderators, so.
So I got everything. Okay.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
It would be interesting if you get them from summons, like if you get, like, the skin, if you get a duplicate plus their constellation. Or maybe you can choose between the constellation and the skin. I don't know. You can see how many days you played, how many of each chest you've gotten. Yeah. You can also see achievements, how much of the worlds you've explored, stuff like that. You can also see all the friendships you have with all of your characters. And that's the way
Say
they're
again
like.
here? What's going on?
That website that you went on.
What you can do? What now?
See your stats, like how many times you've played, like how many days you've played, how many characters you have, the friendships you have for all those characters, all the chests you've opened, how much of each area is explored. It's pretty cool. Interesting to know that they're keeping track of that.
I shudder to think what some of your guys' numbers look like.
I'm gonna read my numbers.
Oh, so they're there already?
Yeah, they're on that website. Wow.
It's following me. Get off the wall. Ugh.
Steady as stone.
634 common chests. That's
Oh,
not. That's not a lot, but.
How do you get... Like, I don't even... Another one. They're everywhere. I'm just trying to get to this Nesnaya guy. Oh!
Ah! And I played 91 days.
I don't know how many days I don't know how many days. No, I played, this is, I think, our 30th stream.
You played a little longer than that.
Yeah, we did play about, like, 2 weeks longer than that, so... 40-something days. There. Ha!
Good.
Now, where's the guy? Going the wrong way.
But yeah, I started
This
playing
way.
the game around Child's Banner. So.
There he
91
is.
days. 600 is decent. You have 863 common chests. I have 62 luxurious chests. Still not. I mean, if I finish Leeway, because I finished Mondstadt and I finished Dragonstein, I just need to do Leeway. But I've been procrastinating.
Who's the other guy? I thought there were two guys standing here. I
You played
swore
since
there was two
day
guys.
one, so 149
Oh, it was
days.
that guy.
Wow.
Who's that guy over there by the tree?
I think that's Manly Jack.
You played what?
149 days. Because I played since day one. I played since Child's Banner, so 91 days is what I have. And you played since Ganyu's Banner, so like 40 something.
Yeah. Can I look real quick?
Eh.
Look real quick.
Well, you don't have an account. You'd have to make an account.
Are you sure?
I'm
You
pretty
need an account to play the game. I'm sure I have an account,
Well,
right?
okay. Then I guess maybe. I don't know.
Um,
It's Hoyo Lab.
what is it?
Hoyo Lab.
Hoyo.
Hoyo Lab.
That's it?
Yep.
Are you sure that's it?
Yes. I'm sure. I'm looking at it right now.
All right.
So right now you're logged into my account
How's that?
because I logged into my account from your computer. So log out.
I don't know what my... I have no idea what my... Oh, it worked. Ha! Account or password error.
Oh no.
Nope.
I don't think you. I think you'd have to make an account. Anyways, get back to the game.
All right, hang on. One more try. Ah! I give up. I will never know the answer. Alright, Savarik. What awful luck. These Knights of Favonius are really... Is there something wrong? These Knights of Favonius have no sense of efficiency at all. They said that there were monsters ahead and wouldn't let me pass. But even now, I still haven't received anything more concrete from them. What an unreliable lot. I still have so many matters to attend to. Do they have any idea how much money they're costing me? Still, well, you look like an adventurer, don't you? How about this? Would you be willing to do a little something for me? I'll pay you. How much? Well, that depends on the manner of your deeds. If you do well, I will see to it that you are well rewarded. I only accept prima gems. Perhaps my eyes deceive me, but the hilichurls around Mondstadt seem to have grown more numerous. Who knows what these so-called knights are doing all day?
You do get the lantern wishing thing, so it should be the same login. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guess you just don't remember your
So
password.
if I just go...
I'll check here to see if you do.
Since you've agreed to aid me, then you can help to drive them off for me. Yet you're only one person. I'm actually 4. And sometimes more if I take the time to switch.
5 counting Paimon.
Paimon doesn't do anything.
Wah!
Forget it. Pick one of these areas to clean out yourself. The peak, side, or foot of the mountain. It's all hilichurls no matter where you go, so there's no difference. Now go and don't waste my time. Am I getting... Alright. I don't know. I'll take the foot of the mountains. The foot, is it? There's not much down there, just a bunch of hilichurls. You just said there's a bunch of hilichurls. They're not much of a threat, but they are an eyesore. Go and take care of them all. For such a simple task, I'll give you 1 minute. That should be enough. What is this? Where am I going? Going this way. No, where am I going? Can't even get there.
Let it rain.
I didn't. You just typed in the wrong password.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. I have a minute. What is this?
You're in for a little shock.
Ah!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Did I
Bet you
do
can't
it?
keep up with me.
Where am I?
Let me see.
There's a chest here I want. Oh, you can look at my stats?
Yep.
Okay, what do I got?
47 days active.
47.
Your highest friendship character is Amber, of course.
Well, I could have told you that.
And you've opened 285 comments.
Well, that's not good. That didn't work one bit. Treasure here, though. So I got these guys, and these guys weren't even part of it, I don't think. They were just here.
I'm making you follow me.
What, on the website? Aren't I following you anyway?
No.
Like in the game, where you're on the...
You're friends with me, but...
It doesn't count.
No.
So have you done as I asked? That's a wrap. Dragging your feet, just like the Knights of Avonius. I gave you a minute. Did you forget, or did you not listen in the first place? No attention paid even to such simple details. 1,000 mora it is. Do with it what you will. 1,000 mora? So little. How much do you expect for a job done like that? This is the pay you deserve. Now take it. Did I have a minute to, like, go there, kill them, and get back?
I guess.
Well, I got my Prima Gem, so I don't care. Crisis of Shields. Defeat all opponents. There it is. There's 2 around here. Do you not like sprint everywhere in this game too, or what?
I like press the sprint button every so often.
Yeah, but if I do that, she just automatically starts to sprint on the controller. Doesn't
Yeah,
work the same way, I don't think.
It's the controller.
Like I can
Bet you
do
can't
it.
keep up
See,
with
she's
me.
I don't know. Who we got here? Just these guys? I'll take one of these guys out right now. Oh, they're all dancing around something. What is that? What is that?
And that's an annoying one. You need to do all 3 of his commissions flawlessly for 5 primos. Ah,
Say what?
Leave it all to me.
was that the... You have to do all 3 of his commissions flawlessly for 5 primos.
What?
That one dude, did you not do it in under a minute?
I did one. He said pick one. And I did it, but I don't know if I had to do like... He gave me my Prima Gems though, didn't he?
Well, yeah, for the daily commission, but I think for the achievement.
I was only allowed to do one.
I know, but you probably get it again, but like... Did you do it flawlessly?
No, I guess not.
Bummer.
Well, did I have to like... Did I have to go there, like, kill them all and get back within a minute? Or did I just have to kill them within a minute? I'm not sure of the rules.
I'll race you there.
She drive me
Gotta
nuts.
be speedy, I guess. Is that one of the Shin's Nyan ones? Yeah, you need to get his commission multiple times.
No escape.
Ooh, coffee and Oreos. What happens if you dip Oreos in coffee?
What do you mean
Now-
what happens?
Does it taste good?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you had to complete all of the commissions flawlessly and you would have gotten an achievement.
Oh, I was given one choice. I wasn't allowed to do more than one. He said pick one.
Yeah, I know, but you have to get it multiple times. It's one of the... There's a couple that you get achievements for doing the daily in a certain way or doing them multiple times. Oh. You got teacher! Yay!
Hey, someone's getting good stuff in wishes. Speaking of wishes, I have 500 Prima Gems.
You're trying to get Bennett and you got 3 Barbaras and a Chi-Chi.
You're trying to get Bennett 3 Barbaras.
To be fair, Barbara's 6th constellation is, like, really good in my opinion.
6th constellation?
Yes.
Well, it better be.
She'll, like, automatically revive your character at full health or something.
Really?
I think. Pretty good. Oh, but it makes Zhao freeze. Dang. Oh, I'm glad you got a 5-star.
I also think in this game that if you have a fire character like, say, Amber, she shouldn't be affected by flames.
Fire. I agree.
Right? So
Says
this just,
she
I don't even
gives
know,
Zhao swirl and heals.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's see here. This one. Just Nye the Storm. Okay.
Well, I'm happy.
Chi-Chi's nice. I like Chi-Chi.
Bet you can't keep up with
I
me.
don't have to.
I'll race you there.
Shoot it.
Trying.
I have Jean, which is not bad. But I have not really done much. No Chi-Chi getting here as well, yeah. I wonder if you have Chi-Chi and Barbara on your team, if you get a double heal if you use their skill at the same time, and then they also freeze everything. You've been getting weapons off standard banner. Ah. On the standard banner, I've got 2 5-stars. One was weapon and one was Jean. I don't know why you got a pity 5-star though. Your last 5-star was 40 summons ago. Oh, then you got it before pity.
Man,
Only
what's
character you
what's
got
that
is
like?
Mona and 3 weapons.
Exploding barrels. Way over here.
Are you thinking of wishing on the weapon banner, Tammy?
Haley wants to wish on the weapon banner.
Yeah. Well, I think I just at least want the Lilithic, whatever.
I just want a good wish for once. That's all I care about. Just a good wish. These guys again.
You're saving for Venti now? My sister's doing the same thing. She really wants to win the art competition because she wants Kutal and Venti, and she's a little nervous that they might be back to back. Oh, you did get a Bennett later on? Well, that's good. I'll save for Venti. Yeah.
Ah, run! Get away from that exploding barrel.
Dude, Zhao, so much crowd control. That's a good point. You have to. I hope, since Kutal's banner is after weapon banner comes, that the lithic stuff will be in general pool there. I don't know. I kind of hope that's the same case.
Yikes.
But on the Twitter,
Oh,
they make
gosh.
it sound like that's not
I
gonna
keep
happen.
blowing myself up.
So I'm a little worried. Or in the general pool for the limited banner, is what you're talking about. For Kutal's
She's
banner?
only done 118 damage.
Yeah, I figured this out about the book characters today because I was very confused with my Ningguang because she wasn't doing as much damage as her attack actually was. And then I realized, oh, they only do like half of their attack.
Let it rain.
Book characters. But if you charge it, it's good.
Run. Him. Got him. Drop my coin.
Yeah. Okay.
One of these.
I'm a little worried that Kutal and Venti are going to be close together, though. My sister wants both of them. But she might be able to get both of them if she wins this art competition.
If.
I know, there's a lot of good ones. I don't know. I'm not hopeful.
I've done that out there, haven't I? I don't know. Mondstadt. I saw some really cool artwork on that website.
It's really good. They might be close since
Get
Kutal will
ready
be the
for
last
the
banner
gliding
for
champion of
1.3.
Mondstadt.
Oh no!
I came up with an idea for an artwork, but I don't have enough time to do it. Thing ends like in a day.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Oh yeah. No. Well, it ends in 2 days. It's the 24th is when it ends for submission time.
Ad Astra.
But I think the judging goes into March. Yeah. Something like that. I'm real worried.
What?
I don't think I'm gonna win anything. I think Morgan might get a participation thing, though. I went to see the Banner for Kutal already to see what 4 stars there are. I know!
When's that come out?
The she comes out, I think, next update. So, like, not update, but, like, next event. She's after Kuching, I think. Or something like that. Or no, she's after the person that's after glitching. Something like that. Okay. Because if it's things you want, you might try for the 50-50 for maybe C1 Hu Tao. Ooh. C1 Hu Tao. She's the 3rd of March or something. Ah.
Fragile resin. I'm getting closer to an actual blue wish. Oh, speaking of blue wishes, did I get any? No, I didn't do any characters. I just did weapons. I wouldn't have any blue wishes, would I?
No. Well, you might. Go check.
Let's check my...
You have 4 of those. Bum bum. 3 of those. Okay.
I'm about to get more of these.
5, 6, 7. That's 7. 7 intertwined fate.
Get 100 more to get another one.
This coin is big. I can hold it in my hand. Like Iron
That's
Man.
kind of neat. I was not expecting that. I thought there was another way I was getting some blue wishes or something. What's the cat's tail?
That's another bar.
Another
One Diana
bar.
works at. Oh my god, it says something on the side.
Yeah?
For San et Hec this is not English. Hold on, I'm gonna type it in Google.
Does it read backwards or something?
Oh wait, that might be. Tibevu. No, it does not. I'm gonna type it in. I think it's like in German or something.
Wow, what the heck?
I know, I'm typing it in Google.
Alright. There might be something on their website, some kind of weird... I don't want bounty, I want requests. Request from Helen. 10 sweet flowers. Request from Manly Jack. 3 servings of Mondstadt grilled fish. Sure, I don't have that. I can accept it.
No, it's Latin.
Is it?
It's Latin, yes. And it will remembering help or please. What?
Sure. That makes sense. What does she need? 3 Cecilias. I am pretty sure I don't have whatever that fish deal is that he wants. Do I even have a recipe for something like that?
A
What's
joy
this?
it will be one day, perhaps to remember even this.
Okay.
Hey,
People are
something
okay, so
strange
there's a
over
lot
there.
of different
Come on, let's
translations
take
to
a
what
look.
people think it might be. To think on this may pleasure be another day. An hour will come, the pleasure to relate your sorrows past as benefits of fate. The suffering will yield as yet a pleasant tale to tell. It will be some happier hour will find this memory fair. Weird.
What? Okay.
Basically, remember this, it will be interesting.
Oh, yeah?
Interesting. Interesting.
I can get ham. Buy some
I
ham.
never got that daily you got, by the way. It's like there's an achievement like Shneznaya does not believe in tears, and that's one of them. Man. Get the recipes. Oh my god, you have 4 million more. You're like, yeah, this.
Well, this guy, I'm supposed to get... The one... Hang.
Ham?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Where'd that go? Where's my...
Oh my goodness.
I know. We gotta start knocking... Well, should I do the adventure, the ascension thing?
You can do that if you want.
Um...
You need to get the commission at least 3 times, I'm pretty sure. You've already gotten it more than that, but you never did read what he said. Oh no.
Oh, so you don't have it? Here, I need help. You need 10 sweet flowers. That's no big. 3 servings of Mondstadt grilled fish.
A
How do I...
gif of Paimon, that's amazing. Yeah, I know. I saw a couple like animation things. Ah,
3 servings of Mondstadt grilled
you
fish.
can make it.
Can I? Do I have the recipe? See, I didn't know that.
Oh. Hold on. Can
Do
click
I have
on-
it? Oh, there it is. Is this it? No.
I want to click on the link.
Oh, there's grilled fish. I need to make these. Hang on.
I'll click on the link in a bit.
What do you mean? What link for? Oh, that
The
link.
picture of Paimon.
Hang on, I'll see it. I want to see it too. Let me get my grilled fish.
You made a VTube persona yesterday. I'm gonna start using it today.
I'm
Woo!
gonna make some more so I can get it done. You made a what?
You made a VTuber? Did you rig it and stuff, or is it going to be a PNG tuber, which is like?
What are you guys talking about? Hey, automatic. Oh, I didn't use my special character. I forgot. Oh well. All right, click on it.
Ah, I can't. You need...
Oh,
Oh, you made it in 3D? I could not do that. She's Fortnite dancing. That's not what I expected, I'm gonna be honest. I think they just used the model that the game... Because the game gave out their models for free. I'm pretty
Did they
sure.
really?
Yeah, I think they did. Like, to be... You could use
Oh, there's
it
another
in...
one.
Oh, that's your VTuber? Oh, wow, it looks good.
Wow. Like, now there's a person, the goalie on my hockey team, actually. Oop, crap.
No, I know what she used. That wasn't a...
Really?
Yes, it was a filter.
Yeah?
It was an anime filter. It was not a VTuber or anything.
But it looked good. I mean, it seemed to do the job, right?
It glitches a little bit. And it looks very different depending...
Does it glitch? I didn't really...
Yeah.
Oh, this girl up here. Excuse me. I was about to begin my song. I'm trying to protect Mondstadt here. This had better be important. Yeah, you wanted sweet flowers, remember? Oh, did you see the commission I put up? Finally, someone willing to help. Well, if you'd get off of your balcony... Have you gathered the 10 sweet flowers?
Seriously, you can get 10 sweet flowers right down there by Flora.
Yeah, I only have 14. Where'd
You
they all
got a
go?
free program for both to create and to read my face if the movements are limited. But at least it moves her mouth when you move yours.
What did you use, Haley?
The program I used was Live 2D. That was to rig a 2D thing. Mine's not 3D. I was rigging a 2D.
She's disappeared!
And the thing that I use to track my face is Live 2D, which I think is $15, but...
Fresh meat.
I saw this other one called PRPR Live, which I tried using...
Wait, what? This isn't what I need.
Which I tried using because it's meant to work with Live 2D. But the issue is it doesn't track multiple people at once, and its eye tracking is atrocious. But its mouth tracking is way better than, I think, face rig. So... I need to rig mine. I've rigged my...
Yes, you do.
Which one did you get? Well, I think PRPR Live is the free one. Is that the one that you're using? I'll use VRoid Studios.
I'll race you there.
I'll use VRoid Studios to make it, and VMagic Mirror to recognize my face. I've heard of both of those. I heard they're pretty good. It doesn't work for 2D, which is what I'm doing for me and my sister. I already rigged my sister's. It just needs a few cleanup stuff, and I haven't started mine at all. So once mine is done.
Yeah, they have their own streaming thing they're supposed to do.
Morgan's busy though.
Yeah, I hope she is.
You've been researching? Yeah. I could read it. It's researching. I didn't even realize you misspelled it. It's actually pretty badly misspelled. just that I can't read. I fill in the blanks.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
That's right.
Oh, you wanted to do a 2D? It's definitely, it was harder than a 3D, yeah.
Really?
It is kind of difficult because you, if it's in the 3D, it's sort of not exactly tracks your
Alright,
face already,
nice.
but like, it is a little bit easier because with 2D you have to make the parameters and stuff for how much it can move. Yeah. Because the 3D is already made, you just have to add stuff to it. Yeah. That's basically what I was trying to say, but... I think I already showed my sisters, not it moving, because, my sister's not here for it to track her face, but...
Where is this guy? Is he somehow up top?
Yeah, you have to set everything. Yep. And I've been given that job. My sister was drawing us, and I have to set it. Which can be very annoying. I would have done 3D, but I felt like it was too difficult to manipulate to get it in like the style we wanted it to be. That guy is on the road next to a tree.
Yeah, he must
yeah.
be up top though. I thought I was getting close, but now I have to climb a mountain to get to him.
He's right over there.
I'll race you there.
Where are you, Manly Jack? There he is. Shoo, shoo! Oh, you're just a traveler. I was convinced you were a hilichurl. Need some Mondstadt grilled fish? I guess you saw a commission, huh? Nice. Now, do you have 3 servings of Mondstadt grilled fish for me? Yes, here they are. Wow, these Mondstadt grilled fish just smell pretty good. Oh yeah, here's something to thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Will this stuff make me manlier? I wonder.
Manly. He's like, shoot. Oh, never mind. So manly.
What's up there? What happened?
How
those end up there?
I don't know. But yeah, me and my sister
Weird.
are trying to do more of a cartoony style than an anime style for our models. And it's kind of hard to get a cartoony 3D thing to look right. Just looks off. You can buy flowers from that girl. I do it all the time because of the philanthropy mushrooms that I don't feel like picking up myself.
Oh yeah, for the weeklies?
Yeah, but also for my Barbara to get her up.
Lampgrass. More lampgrass.
Found a video that explains how to do a
More
2D VTuber for free. It's like 40 minutes long though. I watched, hold on. Let me see if I can find who I watched.
You can put it in the chat. You can't, because well, you have to pull up in your...
Dream Trove. And I also watched Kira Omori. Both of them I think use someone else, but I can put it in chat. I'll just do it on my account.
Huh.
I've never met this
Just
person.
what is that growing on that slime's head?
She's Flora's sister. Oh, she just disappeared.
Haven't had any faunal contact in ages. Heard you needed some Cecilias. Oh, you must have seen the commission I put up. Well, have you gathered 3 Cecilias yet? Here they are. I have 15.
Hold on, I'm signing in really fast.
Did I get it? Oh, she moved. Well, no, she's still here. Look.
What?
I'm supposed to speak to her, but I can't. It's gone. What is this? Oh, this thing like makes it... You jerk.
I watched her for the most health, and I also watched,
Still frozen.
So is that a certain point in the day? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you do have to change the time. You'll probably be able to see her in the... You got her at,
really?
You got her at just the wrong time, I think. Those are the
That
two...
stinks.
Those are the two people that, I found the most helpful for making a 2D VTuber. They're two different people and they have series. I think that Dream Trove was a little bit better because she uses the same program that I use for face tracking, which is, Face Rig. And then the other one, Kira Omori, she uses something else, but...
What time does she show up, you think? 8 o'clock?
In the morning, so I'll go a little bit further. Like, there. But yeah, those are two people that help me a lot.
She's not here.
Yeah.
Says she's here, but she's not here.
I don't know. Turn around. You sure she's not there? What?
She's not here.
They say you're helping your friend because he's AR9 in Genshin, and this happened. Lightning strike on cutscene. Oh! I saw, yeah. Those are pretty funny.
I want that to happen. I was hoping it would happen there.
They just go flying off. It's happened to a couple people.
I'm gonna, like, zap out of here and zap back.
He went flying off and he had no clue that that could happen.
Bet you
Yeah.
can't keep up with me.
Man, if only I was lucky enough to get struck by lightning just standing still. It's like, wait, where is my character? Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Is there a thing in this game that makes your stamina come back faster?
No.
Really? There's not like artifact or something?
I don't think so.
Or like, you know how she makes you glide faster, there's not a character that makes your stamina go faster?
I don't think so. With Xiaoyu,
What are you doing? There she is. See, I know how to come back.
yeah, with Xiaoyu can dash in the
Hey,
air.
you should
with
be
his
playing.
E
He
and
just
it
starts right
regenerates
back
him.
up.
Oh yeah.
You can dash in the air with this.
You don't have Xiao.
Yeah, I do not. These should be plenty for me to conduct my research. Here, these are for you. Take them, and thanks for the help. That was more trouble than it was worth there, Loris.
Also, I found out today that you can buy drinks at Angel Share.
What is Angel Share?
That's the bar in Mondstadt. You can order drinks
Okay.
this whole time. I didn't know that.
Are you supposed to? Like, do you want drinks?
I mean, you don't have to, but I just thought that was interesting. I just had no idea.
So what should I do? Should I do this, or should I do something else? I get 2 blue wishes and 100 Prima Gems.
I would probably try and do the Lantern Rite quests.
Oh, that's right.
So figure out what's blocking them. I think it's another Lantern Rite quest that's blocking it, right?
What?
So I'd finish those first.
I forgot about those.
Because you're running out of time. Yeah, they sell drinks that buff your stats. They're like 1,500 more. 1,500.
So have I done? Are these in my thing already?
Yeah, so just view. Go to request like Y. That one. Do it. Navigate.
Yeah, I need that. The gift of a lantern. They sell drinks that buff your stats that are 1,500 more.
I found that out today. I can't believe it.
Miss Bai, how do you do, traveler? Thanks for your help last time. Chinxa Village hasn't been this lively in a while now. You're most welcome. In previous years, only Xi and I were around, so we could only make the children a few Zhao lanterns, talk to the old folks about some domestic business, and whip up a few good dishes. But with your help, we were able to have a lively lantern rite this time.
Soon we'll get another login event. More wishes.
Oh, really?
Yes!
When's that?
Probably soon. I think it's soon because...
She said soon. I want
yeah.
to know when.
Okay.
I want more than soon. But I guess we should look to return to normal now. I should see to the elderly folk in the village. I meant to go see Zhang Cheng today. If you don't mind, could you come along with me? Lead the way. All right, let's go. Let us go to his place first. 26th is when it starts. See, look at that.
Ah! Soon. See you soon.
Friday.
Yeah.
Oof.
How exciting.
Where is this guy? Oh, it's right there. She's already there.
Faster than you.
No kidding.
She booked it.
Is it you, dear? Are you back? I'm sorry, you must have mistaken me for someone else.
There's 3 different rewards, so not sure how they're going to do it.
Nonsense. I haven't lost my senses. How could I not recognize my own wife? Must be the ponytail. I was just telling you that with such a huge festival just around the corner, maybe we should get some new clothes for our daughter.
I'm a whole
Oh, I see
dude,
you've brought a
like-
guest, a seamstress. Once again, you've read my mind. Grandpa Jiancheng, it's me, Miss Bai. I brought you some tofu the other day. Surely you haven't forgotten me already. Ah, Miss Bai, of course I remember you, Miss Bai. Your father was telling me how proud he is of you not so long ago. When was that? Dear, perhaps you remember. Of course I do. Ha, just like I said, there's nothing wrong with my memory, and Grandpa Jiancheng, why don't you take some rest? No need to strain yourself. Traveler, how about you help Grandpa Jiancheng clean the house? I'll keep him company in the meantime. Leave it to me. Thank you. What? Oh, these things.
I'm sad there wasn't a toothbrush in your instant regret kit.
I don't know if I'd...
Just a coin that has a toothbrush.
I don't know if I'd want a toothbrush from the Instant Regret Kit. Ah! So I need to go back through my artifacts and make sure I've got everything situated. Yeah,
Windblade.
did it. This house should pass the white
Instant
glove
regret
test now.
Toothbrush.
Yeah, only if you use it.
Burnt.
I did buy a toothbrush from them, but it wasn't an Instant Regret Kit one. It was like a normal one.
Was it good?
I think so, yeah. It's one of those electric ones. It was a nice one. Dear, come have a word with Miss Bai. Her father is such a skilled craftsman. They sell their tofu in Liyue Harbor. It's top quality. Right, Miss Bai, I forgot to ask, what brought you here? We brought you a Zhao Lantern. Zhao Lantern? Ah, so considerate. You bring me those each year, Miss Bai. Do you remember, dear? I used to make great Zhao Lanterns back in the day. Our neighbors liked them so much that they asked me to make some for them, too. Zhao Lanterns are so beautiful. They really light up each lantern right. Wait, I'll hang it for you. Let me hang it up. Alright, just be careful. Don't hurt yourself.
Now I have no idea why, but he wants it on the tippity top of ever.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know why this guy. To the left. No, to the left. Turn around. Right. There.
Oh, I see. Right here.
Yeah.
It's not the
How
tippity.
was he supposed to
It's not the
hang it up?
tippity top
yeah,
of
but
the
how
roof.
was he supposed to hang it up?
I don't know. Did you hang the Zhao Lantern? Truly breathtaking. The upcoming year is bound to be another great one. Certainly. Grandpa Jiancheng, it's time for us to leave now. We still have a few errands to run. I'll visit you again soon. I see. Young people like you always have something to do. Can't get a moment's respite. Goodbye. Ah, sure. Dear, don't forget to look after our land. Alright. Follow Miss Bai back to the... She's already there. Sure. I guess I should just
Teleport.
teleport. Yeah, exactly. I'm really grateful for your help. If I'd gone down there on my own, it would have taken me hours to get everything done. I didn't want to leave Grandpa Jiang Chang on his own right before the festival. What about you? Me, I'm going back to the mill. There's still so much work to be done. I inherited the mill when my father passed away. I left my job at Liyue Harbor to continue the family tradition. I don't know if it makes sense, but doing the same things he used to do, being in the same environment, it makes me very nostalgic. I often recall the many things that my father used to tell me, especially during this time of the year. Oh, I almost forgot. With Grandpa Jianqing on my mind, I didn't make a Zhao lantern for myself. The problem is I didn't leave any spare materials either. I'm afraid I won't get everything done in time if I go looking for materials now. Traveler, would you mind collecting some for me? Not at all. I really appreciate it. Have you gathered materials? I have them right here. Thank you.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I have so many. Thank you so much. I'll make myself a Zhao lantern later. I used to release Zhao lanterns together with my father. When I'm done making this one, I'll have to release it on my own. But I hope he'll be able to see it. Happy Lantern Rite. Thank you so much. I wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
That's it.
30 Prima
The
Gems.
next one.
One more, right?
Oh yeah, by the way, not sure if you guys noticed or not, but the lanterns themselves don't have a time limit, so we'll probably be able to keep them. I was, that's why I'm trying to make as many as possible with all the materials I have.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I want to keep them forever. I want to throw them
Oh,
in
the
the
painter
sky.
guy.
Ah ha ha.
It's this one.
The
Awesome.
last one. Their contest.
They're going to get in a fight.
The materials do, but the lanterns themselves don't.
This better go here, maybe?
I hope we get to keep them. I want it.
I wonder how many lanterns I can make.
You can make like 60 more. So that's like 120 something. You have 350 of them currently. I want to hit 1,000 before the event ends,
Oh
but
my
I'm not
gosh.
sure I'm going to bother doing that much mining. Yeah, really all that really is the problem is the mining.
Oh, crap.
Oh no.
It's nothing like jumping off a ledge and then looking down at your stamina.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that many. But if they ever do add trading, I wonder if the Zhao lanterns would be very special. Because some people, if they miss the lantern, right, don't have them.
Over here, traveler, over here. You're the artist who made an arrangement with Qing Zhao. Is that right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Zhao? I think.
Qing Zhao earlier.
Yeah. Sometimes I like helping people when they come to my world looking for flowers or whatever.
Yeah, that's me. That poet and I agreed that we would each create a work of art that sums the lantern right up. You even helped me find my paints and brushes back then, remember?
If you come to my world, at least say something. Don't just go off and take my stuff. Yeah.
How can you take someone's stuff? What do you mean?
You can just take their flowers. Like most people, if
mean
they
like-
run out of flowers.
You mean like
or if
flowers on the
they're-
ground, you mean?
Yeah. I said, do you need my help? And they probably just left. And he said,
What is that?
mad face.
Man.
That's mean.
Wow.
And
And tell-
teleported to another part of the map. Why?
So I kicked him.
Good.
So, your painting.
You come to my world.
My painting. Well, I have actually painted a lot already. Scenes, people, even animals. I'm confident that these works accurately portray their subjects, but I can't say any of them really sums up the lantern right.
Yeah, you're a bit high level, Cloudy. I don't know, man. At least tell me I need this flower. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, sure.
I haven't been able to eat or sleep for days with this hanging over my head. I've practically used up all my paint, and still none of my paintings really capture the spirit of the festival. So I want to go find that poet and see how his poem is coming along. Traveler, do you know where he's headed off to? He went to Chinxia Village. Jinxa Village? Why do you go there for? Poetic inspiration? I don't want to level my world after 5. What am I at? 3?
Yeah, I'm almost at level 5. No, I am at level 5. I think 6, 7. I don't remember. Until Inazuma comes out. Alright.
Quick, traveler, we must get to Jinxa Village and find him. Perhaps I may also be able to find some inspiration there. Anyway, let's set out.
I want to feel solid with my characters before I level up. Because I think Adventure Rank 50 is like the last time you can. People will catch up to me now, though. It takes way too long to level, and there's no higher world level. Yeah. There might be a higher world level eventually. I think that they said in an update that you'll be able to lower your world level so that your friends can join.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Last time we met, he was playing lantern riddle games with the children. Lantern riddles? What is the meaning of this? Did he fail to find inspiration for his poem and give up altogether? Anyhow, regardless of what he's up to, the lantern ride is almost over. There's no time to waste. Let's go ask the person in charge around here. Today I absolutely must see where our competition stands.
Yeah. So that's why I want to be certain with my, like, at least sort of skill level, you know? I want to feel solid enough on my artifacts before increasing my world level.
When do I start getting 5-star artifacts?
45.
Okay. Granny Ruskbin! Why, if it isn't the Traveler, thanks to you, our village finally has some festive cheer to it. Oh, you've brought a new face with you, I see. If I may ask, he's an artist, and he's here to look for Jingzhou. Jingzhou. Looking for Mr. Jingzhou, is he? That's just as well. When Miss Wangya left several days ago, Mr. Jingzhou said that he would like to stay here for a while longer.
That is kind of appetizing. 5 stars from World Boss.
He should still be making up lantern riddles for the children. If my memory serves, he's taking them outside. You'll probably have to find him outside. He really is playing lantern riddle games. Traveler, if you could do me a favor. Go tell that poet that I've come. I will be here getting ready. No matter what, today I must see where our competition stands.
Yeah.
Glad.
Gladiator
Oh.
and Wanderer. Yeah, I feel like those ones are pretty applicable to everyone. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to like 80 elemental mastery or like 18% attack.
Oh, he's up there, isn't he?
Or was it 15? I don't remember. Something like that. I at least was able to, not level 90, but ascend them so that they could be level 90. My Ningguang, Diluc, Razor, and my Traveler, and Xiao. That did 5. Yeah, most units use 2-set gladiators plus their own elemental set. Gladiator's just an all-around solid set.
Do I have any of those? Or are they all 5 stars?
I think I have a Wanderer one that's 5-star.
I think you're all getting the hang of it. You're getting the answers faster and faster every time. Still remember your agreement with Vermeer? Vermeer? Ah, yes, that artist. Let me see. By my count, this is indeed the agreed date. Pity, then, that my poem remains as yet unfinished, nor have these children yet had their fill of these lantern riddles. Well, perhaps this is the uttermost limit of my poetic skill, then. Would you perchance accompany me to gather some inspiration once again? Perhaps I should say not that it is gathering inspiration, rather let us walk together. Uncle Jingzhou, did this mean that we're not solving lantern riddles anymore? I still want to give them a try. I want to solve some lantern riddles too, Uncle Jingzhou. I think I'm saying his name differently every time.
Yeah.
I want to solve a few more too. There's an achievement for playing a game with these 3.
No.
Is that a different quest?
It's a different one. It's a daily, it's the Pirates one.
Yeah, some pirate game.
Yeah, and I don't think it's those three. I think it's a different three.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Settle down, children. I shall just go for a short stroll with this friendly traveler here. I shall return soon to give you all a new lantern riddle.
It's just a random daily, and
Okay.
you have to do it multiple times
Oh.
for some reason. They say play a game, not three.
Go on back to Chink's village, and I will find you there when I get back. How's that? Okay, you're amazing, Uncle Xingzhou. You can come up with so many riddles. You read tons of books, don't you? I'm going to stop saying his name.
Just call him Uncle.
Yeah. I want to grow up to be just like you, Uncle. Well, let us go then, traveler. Let us bring this trivial matter to an end. Can't leave those children waiting too long now. What? Oh, he just walks ahead without me. You said let us walk together.
I thought walking together.
There he is. He's not even there. Gaze. Oh, look at that.
Perfect
Scenery.
for a lantern riddle.
I got it. Let us go to the next place. Is he going way up top there?
I hope not. No.
Still no way to... I
Not
gotta
when your
walk
cat
there.
comes to your room. Ah, cats. So cute. I already said this before, but I want cats. I'm
You want-
allergic, I know. I don't want to be. I'm not that allergic. I hate when he throws up on my carpet. So I usually kick him out of the room. Aww.
Hey, there's a... Where is it?
What? Oh, where is it? Maybe it's in the water. It's flat. Turn. Turn towards it. Look up.
This is one we had trouble with
Oh,
before.
yeah, we think it's up there.
Up where?
Up on that cliff.
Oh, that's right. Alright.
Whenever I walk my dog, he'll sometimes try and eat grass. I don't know why.
Don't let him do it.
I know. I try to make sure he doesn't.
He doesn't do that when I walk him.
Sometimes. One day he literally came to our room, started throwing up on our carpet, so I tried to push him to the wood floor. He turns around again, goes to the carpet.
Yeah, I
and
know.
he's-
They like carpet, not wood floors. Look at that
I
time.
don't know why my dog tries to eat grass sometimes, because he always throws up afterwards.
Oh God, where am I
Because
going?
it's grass.
Where is this guy?
He doesn't always do it when I walk him, but he sometimes does. He does it enough times that it's annoying.
He doesn't do it for me ever. Really.
Dogs like grass because it helps them digest. He throws up every time.
Yeah, it makes him throw up.
Some digestive system.
There he is. Gaze again. Ooh. Not bad. Quite suitable for writing a lantern riddle.
Like, he's also very picky with his food. Like, he has this bowl of food that has multiple different types of, like, you know, kibble. And he will eat, like, he'll grab a bunch of it with his mouth
There's
and
one he doesn't
spit
like,
out
yeah.
the ones he doesn't like. I don't know how So, like, around his food bowl, there's just a bunch of, like, the dark ones. Because he doesn't like them. I don't know why. I think it's kind of funny. But he should probably eat them.
That's the stuff that's good for him.
Yeah. The cat I had, Argentina, didn't eat any food unless it was a specific brand and a specific type of food. Picky kitty.
Whoa, I'm on the edge of the world, aren't
Because Argentina sucks. One time there was no imports of that cat food for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. The cat literally refused to eat anything. Wow.
There's that cliff, right? That's the cliff.
Yeah.
Refused to eat anything.
We took her to the vet. We didn't know what to do. That is picky, oh goodness. I don't see it.
It's not even listed on the thing anymore.
Meaning it's probably lower.
Well,
Wait for it to show up on the map. Where is it?
weird. This is the same spot, right?
Yeah. Oh, there it is on your map.
So where
Probably
the
in
heck?
the cave. No, you already went to the cave, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's not in that tree.
If it is, I don't see it.
Is it, oh, wait, I think it's right down there.
I think it is too.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, look at that. Mystery solved.
Aww.
What?
Your cat passed away 6 years ago.
Yeah, my brother has a cat, and
He got a new cat.
it died. Now he's
Yeah.
got a new one now.
The new kitten's very cute. She has lived for 18 years.
Wow, that's long.
That's a long time to live.
Gaze again.
It was that food. Really good food for her.
All right, I've got it. One sentence for the lantern riddle. All right, the lantern riddle is all done. Let's go to Chinxa Village now. I will tell you the riddle once we arrive.
It was a long time to live, and she never got ill until the last 4 months of her life, where she had renal failure.
Renal failure.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
How do you know you said it right?
I just know.
Alright.
When I was growing up, we had a cat that was older than me. I always hated that. Wait, why am I going? Talk to the children. All right.
She couldn't use a litter box.
Uncle's
Aw.
back. Uncle, have you finished writing a new lantern riddle for us? I think that's what happened to Uncle Kevin's cat too.
Oh, really? The same thing? Poor Angel. I would have his cat's name.
I'll get it right this time, I think. I'll think this one through carefully. Yes, I've already written down the lantern riddle. My liege, please help me hang this Zhao lantern up a little higher if you would. Where am I hanging it?
Right there.
Right where?
Right in front of you.
What?
Right there.
Oh, it's
Not high at all, I know.
Countless ships over the waves do glide, their lamps lighting up Guyon stones. They float along with the ocean tide, till the dragon and fish, they rest at last their bones.
Oh, that's sad. How old is Boomer? He's like 10. Yeah.
10.
He's 10. You lived on a farm for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a bunch of pets.
Children, look at this Zhao lantern. The riddle's answer is a thing at the lantern right. Go on, guess.
What do you think it is?
I must go tend to a matter with this here traveler. I'll be back to play with you once I'm done. Oh no, he almost got struck by lightning. That would have been so hilarious. Uncle, what have you got to do? I must go find a certain painter to settle a certain competition. I write the best poem and he creates the best painting and we see whose work is better. Well, you're going to win for sure. All those lantern riddles you made were great. Is that so? Thank you for your praise. Take this Zhao lantern to Chinxa Village first and try to guess it. It's not safe alone in the wild. Don't worry, we're familiar with around here. We can make it back to her on our own. Go and show that painter what you got. Then, after you finish your competition with that painter, hurry on back to play with us. Of course, I will go find you as soon as I'm done tending to the matter. We've got a winner. Not even a poem, my liege. Nothing more than a lantern riddle.
I like that they call you my liege. Makes you feel cool.
Alrighty, we shall find that painter then. He's been waiting long enough.
My liege. That's like the guy version of Milady.
Yeah.
I don't like being called Milady. But my liege.
Yeah, 18 years is a long time. You're here at last. Have you written that poem? There they are. No, I have not penned anything suitable. So you too? So you haven't, have you? Leeway is large and its households are many. I pondered the matter long, yet I could not find an appropriate summation for lantern rite. Have you then finished your painting? I haven't either. Leeway's too large. How could I paint it all unless the sky itself were to be my canvas? So in the end, neither of us was able to create a poem or an artwork that could encompass Leeway Harbor and the lantern rite. I suppose then that this may be considered a draw.
Ha! You said draw. I win.
He paints, he doesn't draw.
Well, you gotta draw to paint.
Fine, no you don't.
Well, I guess you don't, but close enough. I win.
We figured that lantern riddle out.
That
I
was
didn't.
Fast.
I didn't. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, they had the one over here. Lantern riddle? What lantern riddle? It's nothing, really. I just came up with some lantern riddles to entertain these kids. Oh, what is it? Can you tell me one? Countless ships over the waves do glide, their lamps lighting up Guyon stones. They float along with the ocean tide, till with dragon and fish they rest at last their bones. I mean, is it lanterns again?
I think so. Over ships, over the waves they glide, their lamps lighting up. Yeah, they float along the ocean tide, till with dragon and fish they rest their. Yeah, it is lantern again. Is the answer just lantern?
Or maybe it's the lantern rite.
No,
It's all of them.
Oh, okay.
It says they're lanterns. You wrote this riddle for kids? It's... Who's this other uncle? He's that guy competing with Xingzhou. If this poet didn't want to compete with me, then why would he make that agreement? You're mistaken. At first, I indeed saw it as a competition. I spent much energy going everywhere in search of inspiration, wanting to compose the perfect poem. But as you may have realized as well, it's impossible to encompass Leeway Harbor and the lantern rite in just a few lines of words. So you came here to play lantern riddle games with children? Exactly. So I came to play with children, hoping I would find some poetic inspiration in these delightful lantern riddle games. Though I never found inspiration for my poem, I was able to come up with a number of lantern riddles. The children have certainly enjoyed it. Perhaps this experience is the very poem I sought. But alas, where would I begin writing it? Thus, with no poem, I have no way of competing with you. You people of Leeway are so strange. Then what about our competition? Who won and who lost? A draw is simply unacceptable to me.
Okay, neither of you did
then
anything.
You should have painted something.
Yeah, dude. You had nothing. You did nothing. You just. Okay.
This other uncle sure likes to talk a lot. Of course the winner is Uncle Xingzhou.
Yeah, at least he has something.
I still say I'm saying it wrong.
Xingzhou?
He's awesome. He came up with so many lantern riddles, and I bet you can't even guess the answers to them. This poet. Hold on, I have an idea. How about this?
Oh my god.
Let's have a new competition. Oh, and how do you propose we commence this new competition? You created a lot of lantern riddles for these kids, right? Well, when I was searching for inspiration for my painting, I saw lots of Zhao lanterns and their decorative patterns. You write the riddle, and I'll paint the Zhao lantern. The children will serve as judges, and whoever's work they like more will be deemed winner. Is that fair? Okay, it suits me just fine, and also suits the spirit of the lantern rite. A very suitable competition indeed.
It's like neither of us did anything, but who's the winner?
Then it's settled. Let me first prepare my painting supplies and then let our new competition commence.
Then they're both gonna be like, we don't want to do it.
You guys sure have a lot of energy. Gather round, children. Show me the riddle this poet fellow writes, and I'll paint you a beautiful Zhao lantern. I only fear that you won't be able to keep up with me.
Talk to Granny.
Hey, Granny. Oh, do you need anything? How about Jingzhao and Vermeer? Oh, those two? Don't worry about them. As long as they're willing to accompany the children, I'm fine with them. This is a festive season after all. It's good for things to be lively. You are always running around helping out Jinxa Village. Thank you, child. Don't mention it. You sure are a kind-hearted child. Here, take these as thanks. You must have yourself a happy festival as well now. I hope that future lantern rites here will be this exciting. Did I get my Prima Gems?
Yep, and so you should do the VP reward as well. Ah,
Oh, wait a minute.
bummer. You don't have enough.
Nope, don't.
Go to the VP reward. And go
That's not a VP reward.
down, down.
I got a weekly.
Oh,
Whoosh.
that's the VP period. That's the lantern right ones. Yay. Done.
Yeah, whoa, I went up 2.
Yeah.
Claim all. Alright, that was cool. Alright, so, now,
I haven't had many pets in life. I've had a couple fish and then my dog.
fish.
Fish
Oh,
are...
you didn't have fish, did you?
Oh, yeah, I did. But Morgan's fish ate my fish.
Oh god, that was a long time
yes,
ago.
that was a very long time ago. PetSmart doesn't tell you which fish are friends with other fish. They just make you buy the fish and then don't. They suck.
Alright, so should I do this?
Yeah.
Is it time? Is it time to rank up my world? Let's do it. I have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe it was hungry. I don't know. We fed them, but like I guess.
So what do I gotta
they
do
just
here?
Wanted. I mean, if you saw a meal right there that was living and swimming in front of you, you'd eat that. And also, I like kept changing the name of my fish. It was Mario, then it was Luigi, then it was Princess Peach. All of the Mario characters. I don't know why.
Because you had probably just played the Mario game.
Probably. I couldn't decide on which one I liked better.
Alright, so what am I doing here?
Maybe you wanted wheat? Maybe.
Recommended party level 60.
Have fun.
Hang on a sec.
You can level you up.
60.
50. You need to ascend. Meaning bosses.
What are these? Oh gosh.
That's Electro Hippos.
And I need these.
When you were a kid, every pet I had, I named Michi. Michi.
What's she at? 40? Only at 40?
2, breathe, 3, 4, and
Alright.
My sister named hers Bubbles, because of the Powerpuff Girls, which I should have named mine Blossom
I need all sorts of
One.
to
stuff.
go with it, but we didn't have a third one to be Buttercup, so I kept changing my fish's name anyway. So
He's only level 40?
level up.
How did that happen?
You didn't level them up. That's what happened. Used to roleplay as Bubbles. I don't know what my favorite Powerpuff Girl would be. Oh yeah, lead Genshin Impact KFC crossover. So it is true.
She was talking about that when we started.
Yeah. Oh gosh, so it is true.
What does he need to ascend?
I mean, I like Noelle's beret, the hat,
I can ascend him.
and D-Luke in a uniform looks pretty cool. I'm just, I mean, it's KFC, but I just wonder how that would work with the game. I really like how Noelle looks. Just that no. Has a picture of Luke as Colonel Sanders in a fried chicken bucket picture. Oh my gosh. Ooh, wings? Like, wait, are they chicken wings as wings? As in wing glider. Okay. Does it look good?
Oh, I almost got it. I can almost ascend him again.
Glider.
Oh,
What
I
does
need
the
those
glider
too.
look like? What?
What are you looking up?
No, not that. I'm trying to find the wings. Oh, they're white and red. Yeah, I see
So
them.
I got. He's only level 40. Wait. This weapons.
Yeah.
50, so 60, 60, 50, 60.
I mean, they
50.
kind of look good.
What in the heck?
Yeah, I know. I like it. Part of me's like, why KFC? But it looks good.
No.
Look at it.
I see it. I see it.
Look at the little hat.
Yep, I see it. Alright, you think I can do this with my characters as they
Just
are?
don't make me pay for it, and I'm good with this crossover. Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, they're probably already getting paid because it's like technically an
Lisa's-
ad, right? How did Lisa almost die?
I don't know.
I would think that they wouldn't make you pay for it because it's technically already an ad. So I don't know. If they do make you pay for it, no.
Yeah, no, they can't. It's an ad. They're making money.
No, I want chicken!
No, you want chicken. Think I can do it? Think I can ascend the world? Is it hard? I don't remember what happened last time.
You like fight a ruin guard and some things. It's the same thing every time. With the Noelle outfit and the wings. No!
I don't have any other wings, do I?
I think you have the blue ones, not the Mondstadt and Leeway ones, but you get 2 wings at the very beginning. So if you hit the right stick, yeah, you have the black wings and those blue wings. That and that, and then the other ones to the right, you get from playing on the PS4.
What?
And then that's the Mondstadt ones, Leeway, and Dragonspine.
Oh, that thing.
It might actually be a thing for the actual KFC since it seems like the bucket is an actual, shop seems to have D-Luke on it. You love the Leeway wings?
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I think I have enough. I think I'm good.
There's even a date on it.
There is?
A date, 3rd of March. That soon? Will it come to the U.S.? I don't know if it'll be 8th of March. Oh my gosh. That's still kind of soon. I'm gonna imagine probably the KFC, bucket would probably only be in China. But, oh, you put it the wrong
I
way.
will bring
like
my
this.
notebook.
I would think the bucket would probably still just be in the China KFCs, but I think the skins would be everywhere. I would think.
Do you have to get KFC stuff to get the stuff? You have to buy stuff from KFC?
I don't think so.
Oh man.
That would suck.
Alright. We're gonna do it.
You want a bucket?
I haven't had KFC in a long time.
I haven't had KFC, I don't think ever.
Oh, you're not missing out.
I like Tendertown better.
Or Resurrection.
I mean, I just said I've never had KFC, so I guess I can't compare.
Yeah,
But
Tendertown.
Tendertown's good. I like it.
You'd probably like Tendertown better. Oh, I remember this now. Okay. I was terrible at this last time.
Yeah. Star comes out in Buenos Aires. 12-year-old me saved her last venti frappuccino in her room. What? Hold on, let me look it up. Ah, the capital. Oh. Oh!
What?
Was it the first skyline
What are you talking about?
in Argentina?
What?
Reading chat, Dad.
Yeah, Buenos Aires.
We didn't have Starbucks until 2009. Wow.
They do not have a skyline, I guarantee you that.
Well, I know that they don't have skyline. That's just a Cincinnati thing. It's not even anywhere else in America.
I can't get them. There we go.
I think Starbucks is alright. I'm not a huge coffee person, so there's that. But their hot chocolates are good. I do like their their pumpkin spice latte. And I like one of their frappuccinos. Didn't have Wendy's or KFC until 2012. Oh my goodness. So this is McDonald's every 5 blocks.
Steady as stone.
Since the 70s. I ever had KFC once when you were visiting Poland, and I was so disappointed. The fries we got had no salt on them at all. I like Popeyes more. Yeah, like I said, I like Tendertown. I think that might be in only Cincinnati thing, is it?
What, Tendertown? I
Yeah.
think so.
I don't think it's... If you looked up Tendertown, you'd find one close. Yeah, I think it's kind. I don't know. Ohio has a lot of just specific things that are only in Ohio that I didn't know were only in Ohio until someone pointed it out to me.
This guy's driving me nuts.
Stuff like skylines and graders and everything. They're very specific and weird. Like Skyline
What the heck? Come on.
is like sweet chili. It tastes like sugar, I guess. I don't know, cause I don't like chili at all. Went to Wisconsin this past summer to visit a friend. And they have this mac and cheese bread that is amazing.
I'll race you there.
Wisconsin's got
Cheese everything.
cheese curds.
I haven't found it anywhere else. Yeah, Wisconsin is the cheese place, so that kind of makes sense. I feel like Ohio just has really good ice cream. Like Grater's is probably the best ice cream. Cold Stone's good, but that's not in Ohio. Oh, you didn't like cheese curds? They taste like cheese.
Really?
Ugh, that does sound gross. I've never had cheese curds.
Sacred name.
But I am very sensitive to textures and
Let's
foods,
spark things up a little.
so I wouldn't.
No escape.
I don't think I'd like it. Your closest friends are from Columbus, but I've never been to Ohio. Because you've been in Kentucky. I love
Sorry.
Kentucky.
I'll catch up.
I lived in Kentucky before Ohio. And I don't remember any of it because I was like a baby. I always think it's weird when people are like, "Where are you from?" I always say Ohio because that's the
You
place
are.
I remember. I know,
Well, but you were part of Cincinnati still, basically.
because it's like very close to downtown Cincinnati. You're an exchange
Yeah, you were closer to downtown Cincinnati.
than downtown Kentucky. I
Before.
was an exchange student in Kentucky when I was 13, and people are like kind of racist. Yeah, that's America, and it sucks.
Stop spinning!
I don't
Oh, this guy again. This
I
stupid-
remember one of the first things someone asked me.
Hit the right guy! Look at this. I don't like that.
Okay, you're so white, but come from South America. That's yeah.
Oh, that's garbage.
Yeah.
Come on, get the right guy. You won't get the other guy. I can't do it.
Get him now. On.
Yeah, now that he's no longer.
Except we didn't have electricity.
Goddamn. All right.
You know, the weird thing is, and we lived in tree houses. Yeah, the weird thing is, in America, it's like you're supposed to be taught that like America's like we're so privileged to have electricity in cars and stuff because other places don't have that. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because they don't want us. But
They don't want us to leave. What?
well, like they want us to think that America's the best place in the world and not question anything. Basically.
Oh, crap.
Which is weird and gross. I don't like America that much.
Ah,
You have Amish people with no electricity in American soil. I know!
done. Is that it? Or is there more?
There's more. You have to fight on electrohypostasis, remember?
Kinda.
Most places in your country have no electricity. In remote places. I mean,
Oh wait, an electrohypostasis?
yes.
So I should not have had.
You can get it with Noel and Amber and Chi-Chi.
All right.
Any remote places in any country have no electricity? Yeah. Like if you go to the middle of the Argentinian jungle, there's no electricity and people live more modestly.
Well, yeah. I'm sure outside. I don't know. Are there any other big towns outside of Buenos Aires? I don't know anything about.
A university here in Norway threw shade in America when the pandemic started because of the healthcare system there.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
horrible!
I know, everybody
It is
thinks-
horrible!
Everybody here seems to think it's so good. They're like, no.
No, it's
God.
like, because they're like, we don't have to pay extra taxes because of healthcare. Like, our taxes are already pretty high, and if you get sick, you have to pay so much money. You would rather pay taxes. It's so dumb. And also, everyone here is like, Corona's a hoax. Wearing a mask is an infringement on my freedom. Like, it is so, ugh, they're dumb. They're so dumb.
There's a whatchamajigger mage.
Yeah. Most Argentinian cities do have most.
Do I need to take all these guys out or not?
No, I don't think you have to take any of them out, really. I think you can just skip.
Let's skip that.
Yeah, America has not been handling the pandemic super well.
Surprise.
Uh-huh. And the amount of people here that think, like, vaccines are, like, bad.
Oh my god, what's hitting me? Okay, there's 4 of these guys in there.
Argentina has free and affordable health care. I still pay every month my health insurance in Argentina in case I need to get anything done. It costs me $50 a year.
Yeah. It's not bad.
That's not. That's. I got my gallbladder removed because my stomach was not digesting anything much. Like I was throwing up every day or every other day, and just was not digesting anything. And how much money was it to just get the testing done to get
Thousands of dollars.
thousands and thousands and it would have been more if we didn't rush the surgery to get it done.
Well, our health
before-
insurance,
yeah.
the way it works is, we have a $10,000 cap per person. Per person. Not
And
for
yes,
the family.
we hit it
per person.
really early. We hit it really early just by getting testing done, right?
No, we
So-
hit it. We hit it right there at the end.
Yeah, but before the surgery. So we wanted to fit the surgery right before the year ended, so that there wouldn't be, so that we didn't have to,
Leave it all to me.
right?
Yeah, we got over our $10,000 limit with you.
With me specifically.
With
because
you specifically.
Someone needs assistance.
my stomach wasn't working. Also, before getting surgery and stuff done, we kept having doctors be like,
Someone
no,
needs
you're
assistance.
faking it. It's probably just anxiety. Get over it. I wasn't, and I had to talk to the doctors and be like, no, I want to make sure there's nothing else physically wrong. I want to make sure that we ruled everything out before we were just it's anxiety, get over it, you know? Everything is with no copay. I had to pay $70 to get an x-ray on my tooth because I was doing a root canal here in New York.
Come a little closer.
$5,000. Going to Argentina, staying there for 2 weeks, getting the root canal, getting some other checkups done. Other doctors cost a total of $900. Yeah, sometimes you have to convince them to do checkups. In accordance with the recommendations from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, NTNU strongly recommends that all NTNU students who are outside Norway return home. This applies especially if you are staying in a country with poorly developed health services and factors and or collective infrastructures, for example, the USA. That is what they posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of money for yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
This thing isn't timed, right?
No, but
Okay.
the next room is.
The next room is timed.
Which is, I think, Abyss Mages and Electric.
There's no chest hidden in here.
Yeah, I would recommend you go home to get health stuff done.
I mean, Haley and Morgan have been doing school from home, even
Mhm.
though a lot of their friends are not.
Yeah.
It was a choice we were given, and I'm like, well, no one here seems to know how to
And
handle anything.
So many people in our school got COVID. There was one teacher that almost died, I think.
Really?
Yeah, remember? You were the one that told me. It was
Oh,
Haley's
maybe.
dad, right?
All right, so I gotta. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I kind of married my then fiance because I needed to go to Argentina and I couldn't go back to the U.S. Ah.
So, what am I looking at here? Is it just the?
I think it's an Abyss Mage and then the Electrostasis, I think. Or an agent or something.
Hey, there's something strange over
Something.
there. Come on, let's take a look.
But yeah,
Boy.
because the thing that sucks here is that most of the time you have to convince them to look into things a bit more.
Oh, it is this guy.
Yeah. We're
I
going
got
to
rid of all
get
these
married next year.
Jerks. First.
Yeah, that sucks.
Steady as stone.
We
He's
accelerated
done.
the process because in the case I had to go, I wouldn't be able to come back. It's funny because NTNU is the most known university here in Norway, so it's funny such a big public figure who just first dated America. I mean, they're right. It's healthcare here is sucking.
Second.
Leave it all to me.
Still live with his parents. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to get a house in this kind of climate. I mean, things are
What?
probably a little bit better in Argentina right now than the U.S. at least. But yeah,
I
Your
missed a
parents
spot.
love me. I love them so it's fine with us. Well, that's good.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, his parents. Ah.
Let it rain.
I mean, like, most of the time, it's annoying going to the doctor here because they won't do anything. They'll be like, you probably have some kind of virus, like, even without, like, COVID being around. They're just,
They
Oh, God.
still need me.
What happened?
you died.
It wasn't supposed to happen at all.
But, pay us $70 and go home.
I thought I had my right button. What's going on? I don't. It sucks.
Yeah, pay us $70 and go home. Yeah, that's what it's like with doctors. Sometimes it's more than $70. They don't even do anything. They don't check anything. Yeah. We have super high taxes, but healthcare here is pretty much paid for with taxes.
I can't hit him. Ah! Gank, get off!
You want to switch to Noelle? Because you can get her. You can revive her. Just right there. Just confirm. There. She's alive. Well, she's
Steady
low,
as stone.
but alive. Ah!
Dang it!
I mean, it's super just
Where's my good...
weird. I mean, my mom, she lived in Canada for a lot of her life. Healthcare's way cheaper there too. It's like
Go.
healthcare. America.
Who just came in here?
Silly turtles.
Where'd they come from?
I originally was going to move to Canada, but I needed to move to the U.S.
Ah, doing awful. Look
You
at
guys
this
have
guy.
less restrictions for Argentina.
Steady as stone.
Really? Interesting.
Where'd the bad guy go? There he is.
I think I technically have dual citizenship, so I could just go to Canada.
Ah,
And I've thought about it, but Canada's cold. Do you ever want to move to Canada? Even if you were moving to English side, you have to know French. Weird.
Going out is...
oh my God! What's going on?
That guy one shot. He sucks. I hate them.
Faster.
Does he?
Okay, faster.
I didn't know he one-shotted.
I know French, sort of. Not super well, but I know it enough, I think.
Someone needs assistance.
I still have to take out the other thing too in 3 minutes, and
Yeah, I think you got it.
I don't know how you figure that. You barely get this guy. I still have to get these little guys.
You don't like French? You didn't kill him, by the way.
What? Get off! I can't. Duh.
French is annoying.
I'll catch up.
I already can't spell in English. How am I
Leave
supposed
no
to spell in
stone
French
unturned.
when everything is silent?
I have no way I'm gonna do this, Haley.
You're gonna do it. You're fine.
Oh, I can't. Ugh.
Oh, I guess the time for the electrical faces doesn't count. I think.
We are-
Because,
Really?
yeah. Because there's just 3 more, and that makes 9. Spanish is better. I don't know. I chose French in high school specifically because Canada. Just. And my mom knew French, so I thought she could help me.
Steady
And
as
she
stone.
doesn't know French. She's a liar. She did know French.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't know French now.
I'll catch up.
There's still more to go into the domain, so you should find. Oh yeah. Okay. This isn't the last room. I think it's the Disc Mages and then the Elixir. Yeah, time ends when you kill these few. Okay, so you'll be fine. You've got this. Easy peasy.
I'll catch up.
Alright. So I gotta go.
But I do agree, French is annoying.
There. Alright, so. Keep going.
You down there.
Well, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. Get out! Oh no, I can't!
Oh, you're gonna drown. No, Chi-Chi, no.
Why can't I climb up that? Ugh,
Be more careful.
that was annoying.
Chi-Chi can just run under a lot of these things because she's short.
Alright, stop. Try this again.
Chi-Chi, what are you doing?
Crap. Get up.
Chi-Chi sounds like she needs an asthma thing. Only drowned.
Wasn't there something else around here that was really tough?
Oh yeah, Chi-Chi doing cannonballs. I know! I love how like the chibi characters do cannonballs and the tall characters do dives.
Alright, so. I can take these guys. Good, they're like.
And be careful, they work together to try and
Right.
kill you. Get the ice guy first.
I'll race you there.
Get him. Out.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance.
Oh no, 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 no! Stop! I hate them. Hydro mages are annoying.
Go.
Ah!
Ah!
Come on!
So annoying. Hydro mages, I hate them. No! Dang.
Oh, it's so
Don't go
annoying.
too far away, 'cause they're redeeming their health.
Really?
Use the bubble. Use the bubble. Now
Leave it all to me.
Done.
Oh, that was a fast help thing. Speedy.
What happened?
Lucia needed help with Crowdflower and asked Cloudy, and it's just already over. Down. Really.
Steady as stone.
Flower, a level 80 summoning, yeah.
What?
What? Get him with Lisa. I think Lisa just goes a little bit faster than Amber does. Chi-Chi actually goes faster.
Tired.
Oh, what happened?
No! You got
What?
hit by the bubble.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was even close to dying.
You were close to dying.
Well, you need to tell me these things.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry, I wanted to pet my dog. He was looking at me. Down.
Steady as stone.
I'm currently working on leveling up my Ningguang's talents. Well, like all my talents, but Ningguang and Zhao
Alright.
and Bennett. I'm sorry, not Bennett. Diluc and Razor. All like they all take the same talent books. Not all of them, but like Diluc and Razor take the same, and Ningguang and Zhao take the same.
Alright,
So,
back at it. So, I gotta defeat a what? Electro.
go.
What's the best way to do it?
You wait for it to come down and then you hit it.
Just with like Noelle?
Noelle, Amber could work. She can be a little slow, but Chi-Chi, you press her Y and then just attack with Noelle. Lisa's not helpful. The next 10 will be Mona's Burst. You're going to use your crown on that? Or... Now get it.
Wheel of life. I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh, God.
Get it. Yeah, talent level. That'd be cool. I'm thinking of doing it with my Diluc, because he's like... my 1-5. I could do it with Zhao. I don't know, though. Because, like,
Jeez.
I already have a constellation for Diluc as well, so...
Go.
It's in 2 crowns for Cow. You third can go to Mona. Alright. Sounds
I must
soft.
leave no stone unturned.
What is this?
Go in the middle.
Crap. You need to tell me these things ahead of time.
And when the floor disappears, run away. So, like, that floor, extra look away. Run. Oh, run a little faster, I guess.
Run a little faster.
I'll catch up.
You can shoot him with Amber here, but it's not really worth it because he's going down so fast.
Someone
Now
needs
get in.
assistance. Go.
What is
Now
this
let's
one?
just run away.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Don't get hit by this. Yeah, start heading back towards it now. Gotta stop soon.
Yeah.
Get in.
What's that?
A drill. Get it.
Wheel of life.
I didn't
What?
do anything.
Mine's down our... That was
I must
fast.
leave no stone unturned.
Now hit him. He's down. He got this easy.
Do I?
Get him.
How do I know when
Chi-Chi's
Chi-Chi's...
not done.
How do you know?
Because I'm going just off of
I'll
Noelle,
catch up.
which is a little faster, I think.
Steady as stone.
Go in there. Don't run.
God, I can't.
Go.
Okay, look out. Run. See? Easy.
Yeah. Easy.
Easy. Oh, run out of there. No, don't get trapped. Don't get trapped. Okay, just destroy it. Destroy it. Hit it. Break it out. You have to use Amber, I think.
What?
Shoot it. Shoot it again. Nope, you have to have it charged.
That's cheating.
Can't.
Never mind.
Great.
Just never mind.
Great. You're helpful.
I know.
Stay as stone.
Kill it. Give it to G.
Wheel of life.
Bam. And when its healing things come, shoot it with Amber.
When its healing things come.
Yeah. So like once it comes down, it can regain health. Remember?
No.
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
This. God!
That's not the healing thing. The healing thing is when it's almost dead. In.
I want her to get some help.
Ah.
Oh, crap.
Sprint. Sprint.
Not so hard.
When it's split into 3 small parts, when you should shoot them with Amber, since it's much faster. Yeah, that's.
Yep. I'll catch up.
Now hit it. So it goes into small parts soon, but not yet.
Life goes on.
It's close, but not yet.
Wow, really?
Just a vague. Get it.
Ah, dang it.
You don't know out. Come on. Okay, now it's going into this thing, so shoot it with Amber. Not that
Shoot
one.
what?
Those 3 things. Shoot them. And then the other one.
Woo! Yikes.
Yeah, you got the dancing quest! You got the dancing
I got the what? What? What?
Dance sleep. Dance slip. Dane.
What are you talking about?
It's a new quest, and I want you to do it.
How do you know I got it?
Because it showed up.
It did?
Yes. Can you do it?
Yes, I can do it. Hang on. Let me heal my Amber since she's the only one who appears to get hurt.
Because I want to explain theories I have, and a lot of it is based off of this quest. Ooh, you got more Primas! Yay!
I can do one more, right?
Yep, that's 8.
I have 90 more to get another one.
And I think soon the well, I guess not super soon. but
Life goes
soon
on.
Your wishes will come back. The ones you can get with Stardust.
Oh, when's that?
Next month.
Oh, it's next month, really?
I'm positive he does.
What?
Don't. You gotta do the quest.
Alright.
I've got lots of theories, and it's
Let me
all
get outta here.
based off.
Let me get out of here.
1 week exactly. Yes, 1 week exactly.
Alright, so my world rank went up.
Yep.
So I gotta go, let's go to, nope.
You have to talk to Catherine for the quest anyway. So. You talk to Catherine, I'm pretty sure we'll start the quest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's exciting. I love this quest a lot. I'm really curious because I'm just curious.
Alright. So I need to get more Ascension material for my characters.
Mm.
Alright. Yep. It's doing something.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
More companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Okay, he doesn't have an eye patch. Don't know why she said that. He has an eye covering, but it's not an eye patch, because his eye's not covered. It's just a mask, sort of.
Okay.
I don't know why she said eye patch. It's not.
Just some distant relative of Kaya's then.
Because Kaya wears an eye patch.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
Bad
The stranger
translation.
declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
I just realized we're a little loud.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be thinking it's an eye patch compared to Kaya. I think so.
Sounds like a tough
Please
customer.
Don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Well, all right then. About
Though,
that
as to
stranger.
further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Yeah, they probably do call eye coverings eye patches. That would explain. I mean, they were trying to make the joke with Kaya, and they couldn't not call it an eye patch if they were trying to make that comparison.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
What?
Look at that.
That's good.
Claim rewards.
And a constellation.
Oh yeah, claim rewards.
And ooh, they can make it seem like he was Fatui. I mean, he looks sort of Fatui. Arash! I wish!
Another 100.
Yeah.
That's weird. These two are the same. All right. I don't know how
We
close
need
I'm to the
it
next one.
essentially.
Oh, what's this?
He looks very Fatui-like.
Oh, my adventure rank is, I'm nowhere near level 39.
He's 38.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb.
Also, I thought
He was
they were
wandering
talking
all over
about
Mondstadt
Mitchell
at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
So they said, blonde stranger in unusual garbs and wears an eye patch. I was like, official? No, a dude. And I was like, Oz? It's not. Could be. No, it's not. But...
What? You need something?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Yeah, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master D-Luke probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Hang on a second.
Ah, yes, come.
What does this do? Increases the level of Palm Vortex by 3.
Pain and Remos for Diluc? What? Pain. Paimon Simps. Oh my god. Pain and Remos for Diluc. Oh my goodness. Paimon. Paimon. I had no idea what you were saying.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Everyone here gives up so much information about other people. He bought something yesterday, so he should be here today. Like, what if someone was stalking you?
I am stalking you.
Yeah.
Hey, go on, drink some more.
Oh, you do sit. Okay.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
I think, hon, you have a good look at him before you talk to him when you go downstairs. Nah, he's downstairs.
I don't even see him.
He's,
Go on, drink some more.
Does this door ever open up?
yeah, for Jean's quest, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, he's sitting there. You see him?
Oh, okay.
So you can actually take a good look at him. I think he looks a little bit like Paimon. Just like the starry cape, like if you look at his cape. It's like, he has a lot of the same symbols.
Hey, go on, drink some more.
Hi.
Okay.
What would you like?
I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
Like, the symbols, they just look similar.
So, I'm a traveler. Yeah, I see that a little bit.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost relative.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
Emergency food.
That's not true, and you know it.
No.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Well, I was hoping to invite you to adventure with us.
Sure.
Huh?
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
Payment?
How much?
500 mora and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, here's the 500 mora.
Ah, thank you.
What if you didn't
Now,
have
as for
500
my
more?
questions,
I don't know.
I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Do I need to answer them all correctly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I
So,
only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
I want you to answer these how you would answer them. Because I answered them differently from Morgan, and we got different answers. So I'm
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How did you know that Venti is...
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
What happened? Remind me.
You saved Valen.
Yeah, the dragon, right?
Yes, that was the dragon one.
It was me.
Is that your answer?
I said
I
Ben.
see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
The Adepti.
So that's your answer?
Really? I said the chief.
I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
I said none of them, but I don't know what you said.
Those with visions.
So, this is your answer then? I understand.
What did Morgan say?
It seems that you're different from her.
Okay, so Han, he also said that we were different from.
What do you mean, her?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose
You
the
never
Abyss.
said you were looking for your sibling. You said relative.
Oh, well. Well, I have met some Abyss mages in the past.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
What is an Abyss Herald?
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Do you remember who's the leader of the Abyss Mages?
No.
Okay, so at the end of the dragon thing, like his eyes, they look like Caius. At the end of the Abyss Mage, the Storm Terror thing, you saw the Abyss Mages go over and be like,
Oh, yes,
"The
it was your
dragon-"
sister.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Come to think of it, since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right. We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all.
Well, like, you have.
There's
but
some
not-
reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
Yeah. Haley and Morgan don't forget what happened for some reason. I think because they watch it on YouTube videos constantly.
No, I just pay attention to the story.
I'll defeat them.
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then,
Who's he talking
let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
I think it would take shorter from main quest to main quest once they have the game a bit more finished.
Hey,
I would figure,
go on, drink some more.
because
I just wonder,
What would you like?
let's say next year at this time, are they going to have the Leeway Lantern Rite Festival again? And if so, are
I
you going to
think
be
so.
are you going to do Zhao? Are you going to be able to do Zhao's quest all over again, or will it be like level capped, right? If you're like level 30, if you're over level 50 or something, you won't. Well, I guess they just know if you've done it before. So maybe if you've just done it
Drink some
before,
more.
right?
I think that if they did the Lantern Rite thing again, it would be the first.
But will there be a
Lantern Rite-
new quest?
I think it would be the first one for people that haven't done it before, and a new one for the people that have done it. If that would make any sense.
Okay.
I would think. I mean, we have 2 out of 7 parts only, so there's a lot to wait for. I think there's new deity every 5 months. City.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
Has it been leaked, the whole map?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Do you want to see a picture of the map?
All right. Oh, that's not it.
So it's not completely finished. So like.
Oh my gosh,
this
it's huge.
This is the area that is completed, and then hold on. Wow.
Go back, click on this.
Okay, it's not really showing on the screen that well,
Here, you gotta.
but I guess this. Yeah.
Oh, it's the wrong thing. Oh, I see. I can't do it, can I?
There you go. Nope. So.
I
All
still
right.
can't do it.
Bottom
Yeah.
right will be Inazuma. So this will be Inazuma. Alright, so the map will go this way. Interesting, interesting. That's
All right,
cool.
Back to the game.
Yeah, that's cool. Interesting. Ah,
The abyssal traces have led you back here. Will the abyssal herald rear its head and let you witness this transformation brought upon the what? Is this what I'm doing?
Mhm.
Will the abyss herald rear its head and let you witness its transformation brought upon by the abyssal gospel? Start. I need ice. I have ice. Think I'm good?
mhm.
Okay. Start.
It's kind of interesting. Just interesting.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Interesting. So, And I'm going to imagine that each of the 7 nations is going to become cities will be bigger than the last. I'm imagining. But there's also these other areas, like there's Dragon Spine, the Chasm. There's probably going to be more areas like that. Oh, very exciting stuff.
Missed.
So this game won't be finished in a year. It'll probably be in a year and a half, so that's 35 months to get each city. I mean, 35 months to have all 7. Well, actually, no, there's 2 already, so 5. It's 30, so okay. A little more than a year, right? Yeah, there will likely be more small areas too, though the map is huge. It'll be a lot of fun when it's all out. No. It'll be a little overwhelming for, I think, new players, having all of this. I mean, obviously the map...
Ouch!
Obviously the map still does block out areas.
Leave it all to me.
I'm waiting for the game to be finished before he plays it again. I mean, that's the good part of starting early at the game, at least, yeah. People will be coming to you for help. when
God.
the game is
Oh
finished.
no!
I mean, I feel like the game is already really popular, and like once the game is finished, I would imagine it would have a rise in popularity again.
Steady as stone.
I mean, each new update, I feel like they gain a bunch of players.
I'll catch up.
And regain some people that like, you know, stop playing the game after like an event. Many people want the game to be competitive too. I don't know. I don't know how fighting each other would work. If there's a ranking system. I don't know. I feel like this game could go a lot of ways and still be fun. You know?
Again.
I can't imagine picking all the Animatos, Diacnus, Crimson Agate, and then all the other Octuses from the 5 other nations, and more Crimson Agates from smaller areas. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm just all at the beginning. It's a lot easier to just like, oh, I have no other area to explore. Let me finish Mondstadt. Oh, I have no other area to explore. Let me finish Leeway. Oh, Dragonspine just got added. Let me finish that. You know? Having all those areas basically, not all at once, but
Another
still like, you're probably going to finish a story quest before you're finished exploring the entire area. It's a lot. I wanted some of my friends to play this game, and some of them played it just without me telling them.
Tell them we got this stream. No.
You're gonna make fun of me.
No, they won't.
So I'm excited for a new area out, something to explore. Imagine a Dragonspine area, but on a dresser. Where you need to hydro cryo. Yeah, like my sister was saying, like it was cool if there was like a volcano area, right?
I must leave
With
no.
like Dragonspine, but the opposite. Desert. Ah. A desert could
Someone
work
needs
too.
assistance.
My sister was thinking, I think, more volcano because it would still be like not the opposite. Desert could also work.
What was that?
Be an underwater.
Oh, what is that thing?
How would they do an underwater?
What is
area?
that?
I think it can. And it just makes people, I think, stronger or inflicted with like pyro. I wonder how they would do an underwater area. I mean, if there was going to be an underwater area, it'd probably be in Fontaine.
Wheel of life.
I mean, even I think when the game is done, there will still be like events.
Or just
and,
keep
like,
them in flame.
more stuff in
Okay,
the story.
faster.
I just randomly know normally water levels are the worst. Yeah.
Oh my god, what is going on with this guy?
Leave it all to me.
So I know you haven't seen the trailer for this game, and I'm gonna show you after this quest.
Alright.
Like probably after the stream, but they're making a ton of money with this game. They might keep adding maps and stuff. They'll probably expand on the map more with events and such. Yeah, I know. Like even if the game is finished, I could see them still having events and adding more to the story. You know. Of course, it all depends on how long the game lives. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could see this game lasting a while. I guess that's just me, but I don't know. There's just a lot of characters that they could always
This thing.
add.
What is this?
New countries, not just to that. That could work. It's their own story too, so they can expand on it as well. Yeah, I could see them.
There's no like hidden chests anywhere, is there?
I
I don't see any.
I think at the end of this game, well, like the story, like the end, the other twin will become a playable character as like an 8th element of like stars and stuff. It's like on World of Warcraft, except this is free. Yeah.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Oh my god, what happened?
Steady as stone. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Not what I wanted to do.
Prize.
Why?
Yeah, free in quotation marks.
I'll catch up.
I'd argue it's pretty free. I mean, you don't have to spend any money on this game to, I think, have fun. I think you can spend money if you want to. But it's not necessary in order to have the full experience of the game, which is nice.
Steady as stone.
Only a few whales are necessary for the game to stay alive. It's not
At least
dead.
it's about
It's
dead.
not dead.
It's not!
You don't see it disappear, it's not dead. Dead.
At least it's about to die.
Yesterday I saw a video of people calculating how much it would cost to get a C6 of a 5-star, and it's $2,500 in average dollars.
Keep going this way.
Yeah, that's
I'll catch up.
I have a good amount more than just a few whales at the moment. Yeah, I know. There's lots of people that make their entire content about being whales. And it's pretty interesting to watch. I mean, like, watching people wish is always fun. But, like, yeah, they usually strive to get, like, C6s of all the 5 stars and the limited 5 stars, like, all of that. It certainly is a lot of money.
Something.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
Could you tell me more about the Abyss Order?
The abyss.
Abyss.
It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
I agree. I want to see it last. I'm pretty sure they had another game before this, or something like that, called Honkai Impact or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but it's like 2D. So, like, anime stuff. I don't know. It looks pretty good. Yeah, Honkai Impact, it's still going strong.
Really?
That's cool.
Alright, so going here. It's the best way to get there.
The Statue of the Seven, yeah.
Lupical. In some special circles, the word means a special family. What does that even mean?
Fated family. Like, that's what, Razor calls his family. Lupical.
Oh.
That's what we're talking about. I mean, I do love seeing this game. It's really fun to play, I think. And just, they always add, like, updates. Honkai Impact, it released October 14th in 2016. Wow.
Was it free as well? I'm seeing tiny, tiny pigs. What are you talking about?
As emotes? Tiny, tiny pigs.
The only way to do is
Oh,
blow
in
it
your
up.
game.
In your game?
It's also free, yeah. Okay, so you can, like, pay for more stuff, but...
Where am I going? Oh, I'm going across.
I mean, this game feels really...
They're literally up to my ankles. What are you talking about?
That's weird.
Well, we're in both of them now.
In this
Think
game?
Finn's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
I feel like the voice acting in this game is great. Just the graphics look pretty great. It's fun. And
It's
the
a good
constant,
style.
the
It's very-
constant updates are also helpful.
Yeah.
You know,
Lord of
keeping the game alive.
Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You're familiar with that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Very similar to this game.
Give myself some money for
Yes,
this game.
but there's a lot of content to do. If you don't keep up, aka keep playing, you will fall behind very quickly.
Look for clues.
I believe that.
But you don't need to gift yourself money for this game. That's the whole nice thing about this game.
Yeah, well, it's sometimes nice to be able to wish.
I'm getting close. Fire one. Get a quick hot shot off on him.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the
Guys.
Abyss Order's control?
I missed him.
Kinda scary. Let's beat him up first.
Let's beat him up first.
Bet you can't
It's
keep
much
up
easier
with
if I can
me.
hit somebody.
Leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would.
I think that what they really need to do is expand upon co-op a bit more. Because right now co-op is fine, but adding like trading, I think would be really. I really want to trade like weapons, artifacts, and stuff. So like I said, I play with my sister a lot, and if I get something that I think is good for one of her characters, I just have it. I want to give it to her.
Oh, I hate when I run the wrong direction.
Bet you
Oh.
can't keep up with me.
Oh yeah, did make into an eBay black market. I mean, I play Animal Crossing whenever you allow trades. Yeah, I play Animal Crossing, and there was like the whole Nookazon thing, and I think it can be fun. As long as you don't use actual money, you know? Like the one thing that I think they should have.
Holy moly, look at all of them.
The one thing I think they might have to do if they were to add it is, number one, obviously add a rule that you can't just use actual money. And also, I think they have to make it so that you can't use Sumo gems, because technically that could equal actual money. But I hope they can fix the stupid co-op problem of not being able to do anything like fast open sections on co-op. I agree, I think that needs to be fixed. Sometimes I come to the world specifically to kill their monsters, and I don't know if I killed enough.
Leave it all to me.
Remember when everyone wanted to get the gray cat? People started selling the gray cat on eBay. Oh, Raymond.
That's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
I mean, people still sort of like him. I think,
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss.
yeah, Raymond. So on
There's
Nookazon,
another one.
I don't think many people actually did do the eBay thing, and if they did, I don't think that it was actually working. But on Nookazon, it was like millions of bells, but luckily that didn't actually equal real money, it's just the in-game currency, so. I want to be able to make condensed resin while in someone else's world. It's annoying needing to leave. Yeah. Also, I think I heard that they're going to increase the limit of condensed resin from 3 to 5. Which I hope they do. I mean, I liked, when I played the game, I liked giving my villagers away, when they were leaving.
Gave them, what do you mean you gave them away?
I just gave them away to people. I go on Nookazon and be like giving them away for free, because I just wanted my villagers to be happy somewhere.
Spells.
Yeah, 3 is so little.
Looks like the abyss.
I think I heard they're
really has
increasing
been
it to
around
5,
here.
so.
Oh no!
Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out and quick.
$2,000 back in 2013 when Diablo 3 let people trade equipment. Really?
Rise.
I mean, I don't know. There's always going to be, if they did add trading, I think there's going to be people that will trade without spending in real life money and just, you know, trading materials. You spam dungeons with a friend.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Even if people did end up spending like actual money, I mean, like, I guess it's one of their choice. I don't think that the trading. You sell everything from a 10-hour constant dungeon farming. Oh wow. That's the main problem with trading. There will always be people doing it to make money out of it, but Blizzard stopped trading.
I missed a spot. I'll catch up.
They're not dead yet. There he is.
Yeah. You can only trade if you do a dungeon with the other person.
Go.
And only for 24 hours. You already did it, so you just have to talk to him. I mean, you could just like.
What game are you guys talking about?
Diablo 3.
Oh. I never played Diablo 3. I think I played Diablo 1 and 2, but never 3.
I mean, trading would sort of just be an option. Like, you can get this stuff yourself. You know? I'm all for trading being added. I think it would be very cool, but I feel like they would need to make it very restricted for it not to hurt the game.
Yeah.
I agree. I at least want to be able to gift stuff to my friends.
Have you finished searching?
We found lots of signs of the Abyss Order.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're give up?
No. There is one more place
Yeah.
we can go.
That's the way
Let's
to
get
do
a
it.
move on
The
then.
mail.
I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
You can only do so much, like each week or each month, even. I don't know.
Like, I really want to give my lion's roar to my sister, because it's a pretty good sword for kuching, and she has kuching, and I don't. And I play with her very often, so it would benefit me to give her the sword.
And this, why are we going over here? Storm, searching here now?
Yes.
Okay.
Miss Harold, somewhere over here. I have lion's roar, and I have it on Chi-Chi, because I have nothing else better.
Hey, Boomer wants to go out. How long does this go?
You're almost done.
Am I good? Well, let's stop after that.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
I think I cut the inside of my lip. It hurts.
What did you do?
I don't know.
What do I have for Chi-Chi?
You have her on Harbinger's Dawn or something, like... Yeah, Harbinger of Dawn.
How do you remember this?
There's only so many 3-star swords. I remember them.
There's
I
a
got them
4-star.
a million times in wishes.
I can give her this one.
Yeah,
It's a better sword, right?
I think so. I mean, it's level 1, so no.
Oh
but...
gosh, you're right. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I can't. I don't have any, like... I guess I do have some now.
Harbinger is probably one of the better 3-star weapons. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's it? Alright, you know what? I'm going back.
You give me all of your Favoni's weapons for Lion's War. Yeah, alright.
Oh, bad guys. What just happened?
Look!
Oh,
There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Come a little closer.
Tracy there!
over here. Oh crap. Well, that happened.
I must
That's
leave no
the deal.
stone unturned.
Once the trading gets implemented.
Will there be trading?
I don't know. I don't know, but if it does, you're giving me all your Favoni's weapons for Lion's Roar. I think my Lion's Roar is also the
Oh
sign
crap.
for, like 3. So
Oh, got me again.
that's my toe.
You're just a mess.
That really hurt.
Not. There it goes.
Kill it, kill it,
Leave it
kill
all
it.
to me. As a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up.
What just happened
I
there?
missed him. Look at that. You won't hit him when he's down.
I'll catch up.
He's technically underneath, I guess.
Okay, well that's good. I got
I'll
him.
catch up.
I didn't mean to fall off the edge. Any more? There is. Just standing there.
He got distracted. Oh, the clouds are very pretty to. Oh, God!
This is fun. Oh, crap!
Bet you can't keep up with me.
The heck was that?
Stringless and a rust. No, I need string. You have both of those swords. Both of those. Nope. Bows, Dad. Stringless and rust.
Yeah, but they're not good for
Bet you
her.
can't keep up with me.
Yeah. I think stringless would be a little better if you had her at T2.
Who's this guy?
But I'm pretty sure stringless is a pretty good bow for official. You get official.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I feel like they will at some point
Beat
add
this
trade,
guy?
or at least gift giving, because that's sort of what happened with the photos. Being able to trade them, I don't know. It feels like it was a beginning. Stringless is very good for electricity.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
God. What the heck? How'd they hit me?
Spinning.
It didn't spin.
I want both rust and stringless for official. I think my official's on a rust right now. At refinement rank 2. At refinement rank 2 rust. I don't even use her. I just... I'm sorry.
Crap.
I think I'd rather have her on stringless, but I don't have a stringless.
It didn't work at all. Annoying. Ah!
No,
Oh, God.
get that guy. He's down.
Sacred name, fortune preserve.
I'm currently building her
I must
physical
leave no
damage,
stone
but no
unturned.
rust, so it's not as good as it could be. Yeah.
Oh, God, what was that?
I mean, rust is good if you want to auto attack the foe character. So that's why it would really be good for Dad.
Someone needs assistance.
What?
Rust.
What are they throwing at me?
I'll catch up.
Alright, you know what? Gotta rescue this person again.
I like Fischl's hair pieces. They look like little bat wings.
Let's go back up. Oh, what are they throwing at me?
She has 146% physical damage bonus when I max the goblet. Oh my goodness! What? How? I'm building my razor for physical damage. What's his physical damage bonus? That's, he also has physical
Bet you
damage
can't
built
keep up
into
with
him.
me.
That's 122. How is your physical damage bonus higher than my... How?
It's real annoying.
And I have him on a physical damage bonus goblet too. What? And his sword physical damage. And he has physical damage built into him. And I have him on bloodstained chivalry.
My. Come a little
Huh?
closer.
I'm in shock. How? Just.
Focus on one at a time here.
Magic, I guess.
Ugh. Stinking. You guys are annoying. So annoying.
No, it's because of a compound bow. I give 62% at level 80. Ah. Oh.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Huh?
Got him. All right.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
It is quite a shame.
I wouldn't
That is a
call not
cool
having to
looking bow.
gaze
Oh my
upon such a
God.
creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Speaking from experience, are we?
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
Well, I
you
won't
know,
name.
Dean, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we?
What's this wee stuff?
Fisherman's toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
See from the
While
next
you're
area.
still traveling, you should...
I don't think so.
What is he? Is he electric?
No, he doesn't have a vision.
Ah, okay. I said something familiar on that cliff.
Huh?
What?
What's familiar?
I felt it for a moment the previous time we came here too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's
Oh,
go.
how convenient.
Also, Cloudy, I'm looking at your
Whoa,
official.
damn,
She's
moves
got
really fast, doesn't he?
95.8% physical damage bonus.
Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
This was nice of them to put this here.
I know, so nice. And she normally doesn't have that goblet on because of Xinyan. Ah, alright.
More.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time,
My
you say?
traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Oh, look.
Yeah.
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What? What is going on? Oh. Oh.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
I could feel it.
Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yes, the moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Regardless, I have to get to the bottom of the...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought.
Thought something was gonna happen.
Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself.
And I will find her.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again.
Have we? Do we?
After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
That's the end. So,
Got an achievement. I got...
you want to
Prima
hear my
jams.
theory?
What's your theory?
Number 1, the person who was talking about the she, that's your sister.
The one that was traveling with him?
Yes. And that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure, confirmed because in my game, he switched the pronoun to he.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So, talking about your sibling, right? Meaning that he's basically was your sibling's Paimon, right? Your traveling companion.
He was the Paimon? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. So, he was the traveling companion
Jean
of
will be
your
upset
sister.
if she catches us lazing around like this.
So, there's a theory that your sibling was way in the past. He was sort of talking about it like, oh, when I first came here, it was this one place. Like, wasn't that thousands of years ago? And he's like, whatever. So, it's likely your sibling and you two tried to leave during the Archon War because a war was happening. And you guys got caught up in it, and you didn't wake up until now, or maybe you forgot everything during the Archon War or something. And your sister lived through it, and now is maybe evil? I wouldn't say evil, but
Yeah, I don't know.
during all of this, working with the Abyss because she probably believes it's for some sort of greater good. I think Dane is part of the Fatui because he just looks like it. Senora? that so Dane doesn't like the Abyss because, you know, he doesn't like the decision that your sibling made.
Life goes on.
And he's keeping it secret from you because he believes that she could be better, or whatever. Something like that. Anyways, I think eventually you'll find your sister and she won't go with you. And I think this for a couple of reasons. Because there's a couple lines where it's like, my greatest fear is like, I'm reaching out to my, like, you know, brother or sister, and they turn away. So I think that will happen at some point. I think before the end of the game, you'll see your sibling, and they'll turn away. Something like that.
That probably set up. I wonder if it's going to go all year, or if they like have a set end date for the end of season 1, basically, and then season 2 will start. So that'll happen at the end of season 1, and then like when is this game's? How long is this game going on for?
It started in 2020.
Yeah, but when?
Like at the end. I don't know. Like
Okay.
September or something.
September.
I don't remember. Could have been August. No, it was September. Something like that. I'm gonna look it up. But maybe like a final.
I mean, maybe they'll just keep going. I don't know.
I think that god, the unknown god, is dead because that god was defeated during the Archon War.
2,
September 27th, I think.
3,
That's when you did your first summon. Is there the 27th, 28th of September? Cool.
Okay.
1.
So they might just keep going and not stop, or they might like stop at like May or something.
I think eventually.
Like go 6 months.
I also think eventually your sibling will become a playable character. So you have both twins, but the other twin will be an 8th element, which is like stars or whatever. Because they technically still have the original powers. I think they do. They have like a white glowy spot instead of like your character changes the glowy spots based on what element you have. So I think your sibling has the original powers. Something along those lines.
Alright.
What about Dendro? There's 7 elements. Dendro's included in that. Do you think there will be a character with plant? Yeah, I think there's always been one announced. One named Yao Yao, I think.
1, 2, breathe.
Coming soon. I'm not sure when, but soon. Dendro, there's already confirmed a handful of characters. Yeah, a Claymore character and a Catalyst. Yeah. But I think endgame you will get the other sibling. With like a whole new element.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Alright.
2,
Well, on that spot,
3.
we're going to stop. I have 9. I just got my 9th pink wish, which means tomorrow I will definitely have 10.
You get 9? You got 8.
I just got one.
Oh.
While you were talking. I got another one.
This
And I have like,
also, this
1,
quest lines up directly with the trailer, which I'll show you.
Yeah. And I have 84 Prima Gems, so I'm like that close to getting my
a 10 wish tomorrow.
My 10 wish, which will come tomorrow.
And you're really close to pity, also. So you could get Kuching.
I don't know. You keep saying that, and I just keep getting junk.
I believe in you. I also have a weird theory, not a super theory, but like a kind of theory that your sibling had something to do with the Yakshas, because how did Dvalin get corrupted? I think it was like a different dragon, like the dragon spine dragon that's dead, or something like that. But they specifically said corrupted.
But that guy who you just with, the guy, what was his
Dane?
name? Dane. Where is he from? Do we know?
Not from this world, I'm pretty sure.
Not from this world?
Maybe. I don't know. We don't know. I think he's not from this world. I think Paimon's also not from this world, or something. I don't think Paimon's the unknown god. I could see it happening, but I don't think that's the case.
So you think he's from wherever Paimon's from?
Yes, and I think 2 of them were sent there to help you, and Paimon was then trapped with you, and Dane stayed with your sister, or something like that.
Whoever you didn't choose.
Yes, I think. Maybe.
All right.
And now they had a falling out, because he seems to know that she's the Abyss Herald. Yeah. I don't know, something like that.
All right, well, there's something to chew on while we wait for tomorrow.
Yep.
So tomorrow I'll do some wishing, and what else?
World quests you desperately need to do. Also, you have Jean's quest to do, but I think you also might have Venti's. Can you check really fast? Venti's is really fun. I love Venti's story quest. It's good. It's really good. No spoilers, but it's good.
I don't think I have it.
Press left trigger.
Oh.
You
Oh
have...
gosh, I have a bunch.
You have, oh, you do have Ventis. So you do have Ventis and someone else's. Wait, check them. That one is...
How do I check it?
Oh. Yeah, you start twice an hour. Mona Quest today if you guys want to check out later. Ooh, Mona's Quest.
Yeah? Alright.
Oh, I think that is Mona's Quest. I think you have Jean's, Venti's, Mona's, and then I think that one is Zhongli, Tartaglia, Ganyu? Someone, who's that?
They're all rank 40. I'm sure Cloudy knows. Dainsleif is apparently from what?
Kind of whatever.
Albedo.
Oh, what? Oh, so does the Albedo, like, Dragonspine thing? That doesn't... Interesting. I didn't know that Albedo had one. Cool.
So I got a bunch of quests to do.
Just... Interesting.
Alright.
Anyways.
Enough. Oh, I didn't even switch back to the game, did I? They were watching me just do that on my...
It's the first part of Dragonspine.
I didn't switch back to the game stream.
It just happened automatically.
Alright guys, tomorrow we'll do more.
Yep.
I got a bunch of stuff to do apparently. Bunch of stuff.
So you should do Jean's quest, some world quests, and then Venti's, which is exciting. So if you did the Dragonspine story when the event was there, you got it done. Oh, then I did. Okay.
Okay. Alright guys. We'll have to check out Mushio's stream in a little bit. And yeah. Yep.
Bye.
See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.